Hey, 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 welcome to Let's Talk with Sheila. I'm so happy you all are here. I'm not sure how many people are here, so I'm just going to take a moment and just kind of reflect. Yesterday, last night, I had a great panel of ladies. I had Maud, Afro Mama, I had Goody Gabor. Both were on the panel with myself, and we were reviewing Kamisha interview yesterday with Ready to Love Eric, and it was over an incident with Dakiya. So it's a touchy feeling situation, and Kamisha interviewed Eric. So with that being said, the interview was very interesting because as the interview went along, I think we all can say a general consensus is that Eric, it got worse and worse for Eric. Eric, to me, did not take responsibility for what he had done. And it was in the beginning, yes, he was like, yes, I made some mistakes. I apologize for everything I did. Hey, Demeter Joe, welcome, Demeter Joe. Kamisha Reviews, hello, how you all doing? So last night, if you all would love to join, I'm going to drop the link at some point during the night just so that you can come on, because what I would love to do is have an open forum where you can come up and give your opinions. If you have an opinion as far as you have some kind of feeling that maybe Eric was completely wrong in touching Dakiya, and then if you feel like maybe Dakiya could have handled the situation a different way, I want you to, I would love to have you all and bring your comments. I do have a feeling, but because this is my show, I'm going to try to keep it even keel. I'm not going to try to beat up on Eric. I'm definitely not beating up on Dakiya, but at the same time, I am going to give my point of view. And from the interview yesterday, and I do have some clips. So obviously I cannot show the video clips, but what I do have are some audio clips. And so what we're going to hear, we're going to actually get into it. I'm just trying to wait and see if anybody, come on, and especially if anybody's interested in coming on the panel, so that we can kind of discuss what Eric said. So basically, and I'm going to have the audio, maybe a little nervous because I'm not, someone who does a lot of lives. Normally our shows are pre-recorded, and I have Jordan with me. So normally it's Let's Talk with Jordan. But I'm taking over more because Jordan, she has other things that she has to, she has other things that she want to do. So with that being said, she's a young millennium, and I understand. Do what you have to do, and I'm going to do me. So I'm so glad for everyone's here. If this is your first time, please hit the subscribe button and hit the likes. I would really appreciate the likes and subscribing to it. So what happened yesterday, Kamisha, first of all, Eric, Ready to Love Eric, has been off the show for some time. As we know, anybody who's watching Ready to Love it knows Eric has been off. Eric self-eliminated. But when Eric, when he self-eliminated and talking to Tommy, he was, he just acknowledged that he had made a mistake, that he wanted to take some time to self-reflect. He did not think he was ready for love. He admit that he had touched, and he didn't say violate, so I don't want to say violate, but he had touched Dakiya inappropriately. He didn't realize it had hurt her, as much as apparently it did. And he was just kind of thrown off. So with him hearing about this later on down the line, he decided to address it. And the way that Eric felt that he should address it was he talked to production. He let the production know what had happened, what went on. And he talked to Tommy. And he felt like, and then also he did speak to, well, let me say this. He spoke to Dakiya when the incident occurred. I can't say that he spoke to Dakiya after the incident, after it kind of went on so long, because I'll be honest with you, I feel like Eric felt like he was betrayed in not knowing what happened. I'm not really sure where he's coming from with that, but that was what Eric that was what I got. That's the consensus that I got, that he was kind of surprised that, what had went on without him knowing. He didn't think he had, God, I keep wanting to say violate, but he didn't think that he had offended her as much as he did. So Kamisha review was an awesome review yesterday. And I'm going to tell you what my personal thoughts about the review. I thought she handled the review well. And the reason why I said that is because Kamisha allowed Eric the space for him to go ahead and share his story. She didn't try to direct him. She didn't try to lead him. She just tried to listen to him. And then in listening to Eric, let me slow down because I feel like I'm like going and going and going. And I do want everybody who's here to actually hear. And with Eric continuing to talk, then Kamisha, she would come and she would ask him questions. She would say, well, based on what you said, blah, blah, blah. And then she would say, how do you think this happened? How do you think this felt? So what I'm going to do, I do have a clip from Kamisha. Wait. What is going on? Did I just? Okay. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm trying to run the behind the scenes. I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to keep you all entertained. And it's not really going as professional as most people. So again, this is like my second live that I'm actually running by myself. So please have some patience. So with that being said, I have a clip. And this clip is Kamisha basically asking Eric, what happened? And we're going to hear Eric's side of the story.
It did happen, but I felt like it should have been brought to me first due to Dakiya.
That's what I was going to ask you. Now I'm going to ask some questions that I'm pretty sure is going to piss some people off, which if you know my channel, you know I don't care. So now, as far as you finding out about it, when it initially happened, she told you to stop. You stopped immediately. After that, was there any indication at all that it was like, she feels weird, she feels uncomfortable, I feel awkward? I mean, in the moment, right after the picture and all that stuff or whatever, and the picture was still taken, correct?
Yes. So after the incident happened, we still took pictures, and I didn't feel like she felt any type of way at all. She said she did, but by our interactions afterwards, no, because we still danced on the boat, just had.
Okay, so I do have to stop for a moment because Lee with the T has entered the building and she's on right now. So I want to make sure I acknowledge Lee with the T, and I want to say hello. How you doing, Lee with the T? So can you hear me? Do I have you? Please. Lee?
Can you hear me?
Okay, yes, I can hear you. Thank you so much for coming on. Basically, I've just started, the discussion, and hopefully as more people come on, we can definitely have a discussion. And basically, I'm going over the interview with Eric and Kamisha and how well she handled the interview, but also Eric, how, again, this is, I don't want to just, say it's just solely my opinion. But I thought as the interview went on with Eric, he kind of started to walk back his apologies, and he started to me, make kind of excuses. So with that being said, today Kamisha Review broke some news, as she's always breaking news.
Right.
And it was as far as the boat picture. But before we get there, Lee, what I was doing is letting everyone, if they didn't see the interview, I wanted them to listen to what Eric, how he described the incident. So that's what we're listening to. So,
okay, cool. I'm gonna put myself on mute real quick because I'm still in my other live, but I can't.
Okay.
I can't over here.
All right. Thank you. Okay. So we're going to continue. And again, this is for anyone who actually maybe didn't hear the entire interview. And so again, this is Eric right now response to what happened in his eyes with the incident on that day.
Having fun in there. She's right next to me. I feel like if you felt that type of way, you could have moved to another space. You didn't have to be by me still. There's even pictures of me and her like right next to each other doing the situation. Now, if you felt uncomfortable, I feel like if you felt uncomfortable, then you would have moved somewhere else and not be by me, or told the production like right away because everyone is there. But at this time, I'm still assuming that we're good because it happened. She told me to stop or don't do that. I apologized, and I thought that was it. So I had no indication that she was harboring or still felt this way, that I was physically or very physical with her, because I don't know anyone that's going to be around someone that's going to be very physical. So this is where it's a fucking gray line in the situation of how everything happened. So I had no indication that she felt like this at all, because we just went on our merry way and kept on.
Well, I'm gonna say that women, all everybody's different, and people do process things differently. Some people will fake the funk and not want to reveal that they're embarrassed or don't want to whatever.
That's
women, especially they feel like they are in an uncomfortable situation. People side-eyed with the text messages. Why would you saying, hey?
So we're going to get back. If you all can see right now, hopefully you can see the picture that I have up. This is actually the picture of the incident, the day of the incident, but this is the boat picture that Eric has been talking about, as saying if she was really offended. This is, hello, Confession. How you doing? I got the link in the link is in the chat if you like to join, and I'll add it again. So please come up if anybody wants to join. But anyway, so the day of the incident, they had a boat. They took a boat picture. So now what you're seeing, and I'm hoping you're seeing this, is everybody seeing the picture? If you can let me know in the chat, in the comments, whether you all can see the picture. As you can see, you see Eric and you see Dakiya standing next to each other, and their smiles. I mean, they're smiling. It looks like everybody's happy. It doesn't seem like Dakiya has any problem, but at the same time, do you think Dakiya probably had a face on just to show that, I'm taking one for the team right now. I really don't feel well about what's going on, but because this is a show and it's not all about me at this very moment, I'm going to go ahead and just not show my best face and just be as professional as I can, because I'm sure Dakiya has been in different situations before, and I'm sure there've been some uncomfortable situations. So what do you think, Alicia? I mean, I know you're doing multiple things, but if there's anybody else who would love to come up on the chat, do you think Dakiya may have just been putting on a good face on that boat picture? Did you see the boat picture that I put up? Did you see the boat picture?
Yeah, I did. Here, let me step outside on the patio real quick so I can talk at this. So yes, I did see the let me get the light on. I seen the boat picture. Which brings me to where my statement that I said earlier today in Kamisha's live, that we are not taking account of Dakiya's part in this as well. She decided that she was going to, I feel like, I don't really want to say this because I'm supposed to be on this woman empowerment thing, but I felt like what she did was vindictive, because if it was as serious as it was supposed to be, then at that point in time, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want you to touch me. I don't want to be in the same room as you. If it was that serious, but y'all continue to dance, y'all continue to drink, y'all continue to kiki and laugh, and that is that's that line of standard where I'm just like, what the fuck?
Okay, but let me ask you this, Lee, and I know you've probably been in a lot of situations. Have there ever been a situation where after the incident happened and you started to think about it, it brewed more and more, and it got like, you just really got like, what the hell was going on with this? And I should have addressed it.
No, because
a lot louder. So I'm just asking.
anytime that I've been in a situation where I was uncomfortable, I didn't want to be there, I made it known at that point in time. I didn't wait 2-3 days, or when he wasn't there to defend himself. I let it be known right then and there. No, this ain't gonna work. I didn't kick motherfuckers out of my own house. Get out.
Right. Okay, so that's the point I guess I'm trying to make. If she was so offended and she did tell him, no, stop, don't do, wait, I'm going to bring, oh, wait, I had somebody else to bring. I thought we were bringing up confessions, but I'm not seeing confessions. So I'm sure maybe she's going to come back on. But anyway, I was just saying, it just seemed like, I don't know. I do understand exactly what you're saying, Lee. You would have put him out. You would have done, you would have said, look, this is over. But she did address Eric, and she did tell Eric. She definitely told Eric that she was offended, and Eric said, he apologized at that time. He just didn't know it was as serious as it was. Now, there again, I know what you're saying. If it had been something like really like offensive, you would have told him to get out, and I would have done the same thing. I would have been like pop, like, what, you done touched me?
Yeah, I would have out the mouth real quick. Y'all, oh my goodness, I can't even share my screen right now. Sean literally just texted me saying, let's go Kansas.
Oh, ready to love, Sean. Yeah, Sean, I said hello.
Oh my goodness.
Let's go KU. So, Maud, we are different. Maud, I really want you to come on because Maud has a good opinion about how she feels about it. I mean, I think all of us have a good opinion.
Let me hold on. I'm about to switch over to my over to my laptop. Okay. So I'm gonna click out, but I'm clicking into the link right now.
Okay, great. And I have Gwendolyn on. Gwen, I know I called you Gwendolyn Betty, but I know I called you Gwen. And the only reason I call you Gwen because I grew up with a young lady and we should just call her Gwen. So I hope I'm not offending you. But you're right. I feel like Dakiya sent, this is from Gwendolyn. She said, I feel like Dakiya sends mixed messages. She continues to make sexual innuendos. I do agree with you, Gwen. Okay, I do agree with you. She does. She's a sexual person. She's I could just tell she's sexy. And when you're sexy, the way you carry yourself is sexual. I mean, if anybody's on here who wants to say no, they disagree, please. And while you're here, if you can hit the likes, I would really appreciate the likes. And if you're new, please subscribe. Hey, Miss Demeter. So yes, I do think Gwendolyn, Dakiya does send out mixed messages. Trust me, I've done a review on it. Even the messages when Clifton was like all over, his hands was all feeling on it. So you're right. But even though you send mixed messages, does it come a point where no means no, and it's not for everybody to be touching and feeling on you? I mean, I don't know. How do you feel about that? I feel like whether I'm touching and feeling with you and I'm not touching and feeling with someone else, I don't feel like, yes, you ladies, put the popcorn up. I'm the popcorn lady. Prime time, or should I say showtime with Sheila and the popcorn. So anybody got popcorn, they want a sponsorship, send it to me and I'll make sure on my lives we will promote your popcorn. Yeah, but anyway, so I do think it comes a point of time where Eric, I would have just left her alone. You know what I'm saying? I understand, because from my understanding, and please let me know if I'm wrong, Eric was not in the position. He was standing in the position next to Tina. Tina here in the red. Tina's in the red. And Eric actually moved closer to Dakiya. Now, right here, it just does not look like Dakiya is very upset. You're right, mixed signals, but what do you think? Confession. Hey, y'all, we got confessions in the house. We got Lee with the T in the house. Confessions, the reality queen. Hi,
hey, y'all, can y'all hear me okay?
We can hear you just fine, girl. You loud.
See?
Okay.
This microphone gives mixed messages just like Dakiya.
You know what's so funny? You all can never hear Maud Afro Mama, because I'm gonna make sure everybody know. Go subscribe, and you can never hear her talk. But I think me, I'm so loud I can hear myself on y'all phone. Ain't that something in the background?
So okay, so y'all, I'm gonna be on this live, but I do want to let y'all know Kansas is playing right now for their 6th NCAA title. So if y'all see me put myself on mute and scream at the TV, it's just I'm still here though.
Okay, that's fine. But Lee, you gotta promise to still come in and give us some updates on the Kansas. Okay, you gotta do that. If you're gonna be cheering, you gotta let us know what you're cheering for. So, Confession, what do you think about this Dakiya and Eric situation? Because I want all the opinions.
It gets messier and messier as time goes on. First of all, it seemed like it wasn't this messy until now after the show. Now it's like you have the opinions from the public, so it's like not only reliving it again, but reliving it over like 20 to the 25th power. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot going on. But I just wanted to say one of the biggest things that stood out to me was after the interview with Kamisha Reviews, hey Mama Love, after the interview, it was weird that the first thing she wanted to put out there was that no, she didn't have a thing for Donovan. So that's the biggest concern out of all of this.
But you know what I think it was too? It's a lot of people riding with Dakiya. And I just feel like Dakiya, it has so many people riding with her. She don't even see that there's another side where people thinking like, come on, Dakiya, you know, how you acted, like you said, the mixed signals you've been sending. But I don't think Dakiya may have even seen that. She's so wrapped up in, what? I wasn't doing this because of Donovan taking our pictures, because I don't even like Donovan. I didn't even like him like that. What did that mean? Why? Why did you
that means that she did, okay? Because if that's what she wants to address out of any and everything, that means she did. Dakiya comes off as the type of lady, woman, girl who has had her way all her life. She reminds me of someone who was a spoiled little daddy's girl and never got told no back in all her growing up years.
Wait, look who's in the house. I'm sorry, Confession. Look who's in the house. We got the girl right here. Hey, she's the one who had an awesome interview. So what? The mother. We got her in the house. Showtime with Sheila. Okay, I'm sorry, Confession. So go ahead, because I want to hear what you got to say.
Yes, she comes off as she's had it her way all her life. She's never been told no. She's a daddy's girl, and she's always seen just her own perspective. And it seems like now she has nothing but yes people around her. And I feel that she feels just because most of the women in the cast are chill and riding with her, she feels that she is right. And that's how I feel.
No, you're right. And just like Alicia said, that she feels empowered by her group. She does. Yes. She feels empowered. But at the same time, she does have to take some kind of responsibility. But there again, Eric too now. Because on Eric's show, to me and Kamisha, I thought the interview was an awesome interview. No one could have done a better job than you interviewing Eric last night. You allowed Eric to say whatever he had to say. I thought it was awesome.
Well, I'm gonna say that as far as the picture, me just speaking here as a guest with my ladies, is that the pictures I looked at when I was going through them, it just seemed like a natural body movement. You know how something in a picture is awkward, you're like, you can tell they don't want to be by each other. Even if you look at an actor's picture, you can tell they're by each other, but they don't want to be there. They look very comfortable, like there was no issues. And from the T, it's like it just happened right before that. Like,
out of curiosity, what is Dakiya apologizing for and holding herself accountable for? Not mixed messages, right?
I don't know if she's. I'm not. Me myself. I'm speaking for myself. I'm not saying she's apologizing for anything. I'm saying is that the picture is saying 1,000 words. I guess you could say like. I mean, you can interpret it. I just felt like she's been very comfortable with pictures, and the incident had just happened before that.
This is my thing. If you're there, they were there for the job, right? And the job was to take these pictures. You know, it was though it took me some time to get to the place. You know, those pictures. It was
Lord. Lord mercy.
Love you.
Then
Good.
she was at work, right? Like, okay,
Didn't have to stand next to him though. Why couldn't she have sat? You know,
Exactly.
we don't know who stood next to who, and yo, we gotta take this picture. We gotta get this picture, this group picture.
True,
Wait,
and that was
but
what I
wait
was
a minute.
thinking
When
too.
do they shoot? When do they shoot this damn picture? They be deep in the season and then they shoot the picture?
Yep.
Cause that's bullshit. No.
They do it all
Straight
messed
up
up. They
bullshit.
probably do the reunion before they do them pictures too. Who knows?
Cause I'm like, yo, what the hell cornbread doing?
Listen, we're not gonna sound ignorant like old girl or did earlier in the live. They just got done filming the reunion, and if you don't believe me, go look at Donovan's live because he said it today.
Oh, so they did do the reunion before these pictures.
No, they didn't.
Oh.
They did the reunion
okay.
after these pictures.
Right, they did it after the pictures. Yeah, they did.
But I'm just curious as to how these pictures, because I don't want why cornbread in the picture? Like cornbread went home.
And that's the next thing. It wasn't like them on the boat was promo. Those were promo shots.
Mm-hmm.
So they can shoot promo shots at any time during the season, which is why cornbread was there, because he came in later in the season.
Okay.
Yeah, he came in hella late in the season. I'm like, why cornbread there?
Well, look about Tina. She came in even later, didn't she? I was like, wow, Tina. But she handled her own. But I don't know. I don't know. I feel like, what do you think about the interview last night? I mean, with Eric, his side of the story. Like, do you think? I mean,
I really wish he would have stopped at 25 minutes. Like, but then at the same time, he didn't stop at 25 minutes, and that's because Kamisha had him comfortable. I just don't want them to get to a point where I don't want him to feel like Kamisha lured him into something. Like, her job was to make him feel comfortable. Her job was to give him a platform to tell his story. He done took that thing and rolled it to the left, and then put it in the middle, rolled it to the right. He had that story all over the highway. But I really just don't want him to feel like Kamisha kind of lured him to play himself.
Well, Kamisha didn't really answer the questions, so how he answered the questions is solely on him.
Because, like I said, she couldn't have given him a more open forum for him to walk through the door, and he walked through the door by himself. Kamisha
I just hope he see it that way. You know what I'm saying? Because she was even getting heat because people wanted her to grab him by his neck and by his chef hat and drag him all over the dragation. That's how it goes, Kamisha. They wanted you to do the dragation.
Yes.
That's exactly what they want.
She was professional. So he was live earlier, right? So did he say anything about it when he was live with Donovan earlier? Because I missed that part.
No. I mean, when he was live with Donovan, it was pretty much like, well, how he got on the live with Donovan was like, hey, I see great interview. This is his exact words. Great interview last night. I'm gonna link up with you so we can talk about it. And so then he said something else, and then he was like, hey, you want to come up? And then next thing you know, Eric was in the live. So they did not say anything really about the interview, but somebody said once Eric got off the live, they asked Donovan, did he watch the interview that he did with Kamisha? And I sent Kamisha, it's in the chat that I screen recorded.
Yeah, I saw that. Yep.
And where he was just like, I watched a little bit of it, but I got to go back and rewatch the rest of it.
Right.
So he is going to go watch the rest of the interview whenever he has, the time.
Well, so that means more will be said about it then. But yeah, I just hope he don't feel some type of way. He has to take responsibility of how he answered the question that was on him. She asked and he gave a very freestyle answer. Like, she asked a question and he gave more basically than what she was asking. She asked for the meat. He gave the meat and the sides.
Okay.
And
I mean, I'm talking about he even talked about the guys. You remember he said the guys, they should have talked to him. They should have been closer, but they probably weren't because they wanted him off the show. So they could, have a connection with Dakiya. I was like, okay, Eric went around everywhere.
It's that's the thing. It's just getting more messy as the time
Has
goes
he
on.
done other interviews?
He did an interview.
No, I don't think that. Has Eric did his interview with LBB?
He's
Eric,
not gonna get that.
remember his interviews were canceled, and LB he's now part of their network thingy. So I don't know what happened. Just
I mean, well, Balt pays.
But do you all think Eric does need to do another interview just to try to
No, I don't.
I don't know. He shot himself in the foot a little bit.
I was like, oh, Eric.
He shot himself in the pinky toe a little bit this time. So
Okay, hold on. Party foul. Somebody's echoing.
Is it me?
Mic check.
Is it me?
Yeah, somebody's echoing. But
hello.
to answer the question, I don't think that Eric needs to do any more interviews because the questions that they're going to definitely reference Kamisha's interview, and then it's not going to be an open platform. They just going to drill him with questions like he on Dr. Phil or something.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, I do. You're right.
He said leave it alone.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, I guess you're right. Leave it alone, like you said.
And if he not going, if he ain't going to go to LBB and get a psychiatric evaluation, he don't need to do no more interviews.
If he got 4 or 5 hours to do that.
Listen, man.
Oh, Miss Goody, you were talking about should stop 25 minutes. I said 25 minutes. Whoa, what? 25 minutes? What happened? I can't.
No, I was saying that he was doing so well. That first 25 minutes, I was like, yes, Eric, yes, hold yourself accountable, boy. You got this.
Mm-hmm.
Then he was like, fan favorite. I mean, producer favorite. I was like, whoa, wait.
He got to the end of that bottle of that the glass of that liquor by that time.
Listen, when he said the N-word, I was like, oh, this interview.
Yeah, that was
the chain.
I was like, no, he saying
I was like, oh.
But Kamisha got him good, didn't she? She put him right back in place. Like, we don't say that here.
We don't say that, and I don't use it.
And I don't use it. So he's like, oh, I'm sorry. I was like, okay, Eric, you feeling yourself. Eric was definitely
I'm about my coin. I'm trying to get my coin. Hold on.
He respects the platform. I'm just the word. I don't utilize that in real life. So I'm like,
hey, Ellie.
Here. So no, you're completely right. Well, let me ask you something, and I already asked Lee this, and I'm just asking you all ladies. Could something like that have happened to you, and you would have stood beside him, smiling and taking a picture? That's what I mean. No. I just want to know.
There was a time where it probably could have happened, and I would have been stern, like, yo, don't do that, and they kept it moving, like, yo, don't do that, and it would have got ugly.
Yeah, I would have probably reacted that way too. But if I was contractual to do the pictures, because I don't know what they're, you have to do the pictures, blah blah blah. My pictures would have been, I would have been all over the place anywhere where he was not. Like,
exactly.
Don't hear me after all this what just happened. Don't do that. I will embarrass you, act a fool, and make this ghetto as hell in front of everybody. Don't come near me. Period.
I think the thing is, and this is where I can rock with Eric. The thing is, if I'm like, yo, don't touch me. Don't touch me like that. And I get the eye contact. He's like, my bad. Maybe we talk about it later, but I don't have to say anything else about it. I'm good. I spoke to the person who did it. They ain't finna do it again. I don't need to discuss it again. Like, maybe I'll discuss it with him like, yo, you was drunk yesterday, huh?
Like, what happened?
Right.
What happened? You was drunk. But I wouldn't have needed to say it to anybody else because, once I say, yo, what are you doing? Don't touch me like that. I think the tone speaks for itself.
Bro, when they said when they said they were out there with rolling up some blizz, I say, wait.
Telling out all the people party.
Find out somebody is twisting by the water. Okay.
Hungry.
Hold up. I mean, fucking up. Excuse me. I mean, I'm eating up some stuff. I mean, completely demolishing some food like after the break. Oh my god.
Hungry.
That was not a fact.
High. Look,
Look at her. There
hungry.
she goes.
I know, right? Where's our girl Dina at? Where is my girl?
She's
Dina?
doing her live still
Oh,
with
she's
Bad
still on
Boy.
there? Okay, because I was on there early, but I thought she was off.
I
I'm
told
sorry.
her because she said I had to get off the live because I was gonna be yelling in her ear.
Oh, okay.
She kicked
Well,
you
that's all
out.
right. We love you.
So I came over where I was welcomed.
No, we love you. We love you. Leave with your team. So, ladies, I mean, what do you all? I mean, I guess I should say, where do you think Ready to Love as a production should move? You know, what
Listen,
direction do they go? Do you think
they
they're
It ain't gonna
hire
move
me.
nowhere.
They need to hire me because listen, this is ghetto.
Mhm.
This is ghetto.
The ghetto, honey.
But I will say this: Donovan did clear up some stuff. He did say that and I'm going to take his word for it because he is, he said that they did go through a rigorous.
Because he cute. I'm gonna take his word for it because he looked good.
He is cute.
He did give an insight. That's it right there. That's it right there.
That's it.
But he did give a better insight on the process of getting on the show. So they do
That
have
he did.
so, but now the extension of the process, set it up. God damn, y'all.
I stand with Dina.
Oh,
The
all right.
process, he did give a little bit more background on the process. Like they do have to go through a background check, but I don't know the extension of this background check because Dante, whatever was going on with him, there was that.
Somebody dropped the ball. They had one job.
I found it very, very
Then the next thing is they did have to go through a psych evaluation.
Yes.
And according to the comments, the psych eval missed a couple people, but
I don't think they missed anybody. I think when they after they do the psych evaluations, they be like, okay, who gonna bring us the crazy? Add that person. Who gonna bring us the drama?
I think that they do the psych eval so that they can finesse the characters that they need to finesse them into. Which Donovan said that, and I was like, I definitely agree. So they, they did the background check, they did the psych eval, and then they did a physical. They also had to do a physical test as well, so that they can. I don't know what the physical part was.
So that they don't have COVID and they don't have sexually transmitted diseases since they're gonna be doing all the party drugs, like they up and there with the libation and the celebration.
Well, I'm not going to confirm that, but
of course, this is allegedly.
Allegedly
in the chat.
Allegedly.
Shoot.
He did say they was party time.
Yeah, they was party. He definitely made that clear. They definitely party. So he definitely made sure to let us know the cast party. Okay.
I mean, when you filming for that many hours, I'm sure you having something to take the edge off if needed.
Right.
Yeah, I know, but guess what? What kind of edge they would have seen me with a whole hamburger coming up out my purse, like.
Not out the purse.
So let me ask y'all, as us being, ladies, and definitely we always want to empower one another. Do you feel like Dakiya's team does she have any no people, or is everybody her yes friend? Is anybody real talking to her?
This is the thing. We don't know what Dakiya is truly saying because she hasn't said it to us yet.
True.
She is strategically moving. All of a sudden, we're going to this 3-part Aisha Part 2, 15, 16, 17 situation. Things watch. I'm not.
No, when she's off the show, she's gonna be on Aisha's panel. Watch.
Let me tell you something. If she do spoken word, I'm gonna throw my phone. Okay.
Girl, I'm gonna throw one at them too, girl. I guess.
So they don't went from Ready to Love to Ready to Battle Men. I mean, I'm just asking, is that what the show gonna be about?
They made a trick.
I'm just saying that's what it seemed like. We were ready to love, and now all of a sudden love didn't work out. So now we ready to have some kind of feeling towards love.
And I think that's unfortunate because it's like a whole panel of why it didn't work. It didn't work out because y'all was supposed to, you do a few weeks on the show and then you go outside of the show to see if it works in the real world. 9 times out of 10 it's not.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, because now we have Simone and Rashid, and we have Ty and Ace. 8 times out of 10, it's not gonna work. Is there any other couples that lasted in the real world?
Riva and Mario still together, and they were actually on the show. To see that, like those other couples you mentioned, kind of was different. Like, I mean, they were on the show, but they kind of got together outside of, But Riva and Mario, they left together after the whole Hama-U case, aka Tandy.
Oh, so they left together. Wow, that's
No,
interesting.
I didn't. So I think I might have seen the first season of this too, because I remember them. I was like, oh, this is mess.
She said, tell me how my taste. That's the first I thought. I was like, oh, that was live. Phone couldn't stop that. That's classic. I'll post it in the chat. It's everything. It's ugh.
Yeah. Look, I'm trying to let me see if I can get Maud up. Maud she's got a lot to say about we being all different, and
this is my favorite subject right now.
Yeah, and I would love to hear Maud, because Maud is definitely for Dakiya, and she's not for Eric. Which
Oh,
I'm not saying
yeah,
he
y'all
should
better
be.
we better show Zadie and Naeem some love. Don't forget about Zadie and Naeem. In that case, are we canceling out?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Look, and
Oh,
we
yeah.
can't forget Mine's Power Couple.
I was getting ready to say that, Confessions. I was getting ready
Who is that? Camille and Cohen.
Camille and Cornelia.
Camille and Cohen.
But you want to know what I'll say to that though? We got to give them even time, because even when you like somebody a lot, it take about 8 months to figure out if it's something, to meet the real person. 8 months, the representative showing up, flowers, candy, and that 9th month, just like giving birth.
And that's a whole nother ball game. When you move in together, you about to really know them on a whole nother level. That's when you know them. So when you live together for a while, then we can count you as a couple real good.
Is everybody's noise cancellation on? My mom says that there's a lot of feedback.
So I'm on right now. I have the echo cancellation checked. Should I check the stereo audio? No. And I have the automatically adjust mic volume. So is it still a lot of static?
Nope, I think it might have been Goody. I think that's why she keep coming in and coming back out.
Okay, good. Because I'm trying to work this so that we can, So yes, I do have her on. But Mar, isn't it so funny? Mar is in the chat, but she won't come on.
Right, Mom, where you at? You got someone that's your favorite subject these days, honey.
What? And the way she feel. Oh, Eric, what's wrong?
Can we fix this setup? Because my face is like plaster.
Oh, okay, thank you, girl. Look, you have to tell me, because I'll be honest.
I'm out here looking crazy. There we go.
There we go. Oh,
okay,
put it back. There you go.
Okay, ladies, y'all have to work with me. We got actual Aubrey in here. Aubrey, hit that link if you want to come in and join us. I think I sent the link. We would love to have you join us. Let me see what actual Aubrey said. Being sexual has nothing to do with being groped. You all right?
I mean,
all right.
As I said on Mods, when this situation first happened and we were watching it, I said, he felt comfortable enough to do that. And there has been, whether it was sexual or not, there has been some kind of interaction between Dakiya and Eric to where he felt, yes, it's a little bit risky, but I can still go for it. Mm-hmm. Where if it was a woman where he didn't have any kind of interaction of, any kind of sexual interaction of some sort, that he wouldn't have done that. If he wouldn't have done that to Sabrina, because he doesn't have any, that kind of interaction with her.
Hey, baby.
So we got Dina, aka Christina Moore, in the Hughes. What's up, Dina? So we got, we got Maud in the background. We got actual Aubrey in the background. They won't come on. But what's your thought?
Okay, something's going on again.
Wait. Okay, wait. I wonder if this is me.
There's feedback somewhere.
Okay, wait.
Okay, something's going on again. Wait. Okay, it's fixed. It's gone.
What
We
is
good.
going on?
We good. We good now.
Okay. Like I said, I apologize. This is like my second night doing a live. So I'm behind the scenes trying to run everything. Okay, so you all
right,
give me
baby.
some grace. Give me some grace. Gwendolyn, yes. Okay, here now I have Gwendolyn. Okay, let's see what. Okay, so Asher Arbery said he was mistaken, and that was an assumption. Not really sure what you're saying
And
about.
he apologized for that, but he took it over. It was like, I can understand. You should say sorry at first and let it be it. Then, if you want later down the line want to speak more on it, okay. But if you really trying to apologize, just let the apology be it. Because when you add it, your apology loses substance, whether if you're right or wrong. Because those people who think you wrong anyway, that's all they're going to see anyway. Oh, all you need is an apology and that's it. And that's how he should have just kept it for that first go round. But maybe after everything was said and done, after the reunion aired, okay, now add on everything because everything is done and over with. Now we can talk about everything. But it lost substance that he had to do the but with his apology.
Yeah, it did.
Exactly right. His apology was weak as hell.
It was.
His apology had no meaning. His apology was basically an apology, and then I'm the victim. That's what his apology was to me.
He definitely played the victim role. He definitely.
Well, see, you can't have an apology with a but after.
Exactly. There you
Correct.
go, Dina. You
Correct. I disagree. Yeah.
You think you can have a but after with a apology, Lee? I know you're watching your game, but you say
he apologized on multiple occasions where there wasn't a but after it. However,
exactly. I'm just talking about the interview. Number one, if he apologized and there was that, if he apologized and then there was a but, that's not a sincere apology. I believe the man has apologized 15 million times. He is probably tired of saying, I'm sorry. So now he's saying, I'm sorry, but I said I'm sorry 1,000 times. I said I'm sorry, but I blah, blah, blah. So most people think I'm sorry, but it's not an apology. But the first 1,000 apologies before you got to the 10,000 other ones was sincere.
Then stop apologizing. Stop going on shows. Stop doing interviews.
That was his first one, though.
He's very problematic. Eric is very problematic because in his interview yesterday, he contradicted himself quite a bit. And I think that my problem with him is the things that he says, like that picture, for example, that was supposedly taken afterwards. I think the man's a liar. I hate to say that. I very rarely call people liars, but I think he's lying. And so I don't really believe much that he has to say. And that's just my opinion on that.
Well, the picture was taken after the incident. So that's actually a fact. The picture was taken after the incident. They were on the boat where the picture was taken after the incident. So he technically didn't lie about, not even technically, he didn't lie about it. The picture was taken after the incident. And if you can see in the picture, she is up close and personal with Eric.
Okay. Even if I give credence to that supposed fact, I don't believe much of anything else that he has to say about it. And the idea that because, for example, give you one idea that some people seem to have. Dakiya allowed Clifton to rub her leg. That means that what? Another guy has the right to grope her breast? Not equal and not the same thing, and nor is consent transferable from one person to the next.
That's true.
Because my kids can come up and hug me from behind and kiss my neck, doesn't mean the next person can.
You know what? We talked about this on some previous Ready to Love panels. It's like this here. So, okay, so I'm at work and James is fine, right? James is extra fine. So me and James flirt all day long and it's fine. But Charles is the nerdy, fat, greasy, unattractive, nasty, whatever. And he tries flirting with me. And now I'm ready to go to HR. So the thing about it is that how do you feel about the person in that moment? In the moment when Donovan was rubbing, or whoever was Clifton, whoever was rubbing all on her leg, she's trying to make connections because maybe, allegedly, she's trying to stay on the show. So she's okay with that. He let her know that she was her number 2. But here's the thing. Like Alicia is watching the basketball game, a score in a basketball, football, whatever game will go back and forth where either one can be, ahead or behind at the same time. It's all about how you work the game. So even though Carmen might have been the number 1 in that moment, what are you going to do to move yourself from the number 2 to the number 1? So whatever the case was at the time, she felt like she was number 2. So it's okay for Clifton to rub all on your leg in front of your ex because you're making them jealous or doing XYZ, but it's not okay for this situation. And by no means, I do not condone about touching a woman inappropriately. I don't condone it. I don't believe in it, and I'm not for it at all. But
what is inappropriate
you have to have
is
the same
groping
set of
somebody's
standards
breast.
for everybody.
Maybe we shouldn't use the word
So what
word.
is inappropriate then? Excuse me 1 second. What is inappropriate if not groping someone's breast in public? What is inappropriate?
No,
Because
I'm not
some
saying
men
that
know
it
their
wasn't
breasts are
inappropriate. What
big.
I'm saying is that you have to have the same set of standards. Because honestly speaking, for me, I have more sensitivity in my thigh and knee area than I have in my breast. So for me, it would have been more inappropriate for you to touch my thigh and my knee than my breast. But that's for me. So all I'm saying is, to touch a woman inappropriately, have the same set of standards for everybody. I don't condone that he touched her inappropriately at all. All I'm saying is you got 2 situations where a woman was touched and one was appropriate and one was not. And you didn't have a problem with the one that was not. All I'm saying is if you don't want to be touched inappropriately, have the same set of standards for everybody. I do not and will not ever condone a woman being touched inappropriately. Ever.
And no one is condoning that on this platform right now. Let's just understand that. No one is condoning that at all. But
Sheila, you don't have to scroll down. Hold on.
Okay,
Sheila, if you go down at the bottom, to the right hand side, right by where the chat is, there'll be like a little bar you can scroll down. Maud is probably where you got to scroll down to see her.
Okay. Let me see. Okay, Maud, Afro, thank you all. This is my ladies. Thank you all. Thank you all. Y'all got me. Okay, Maud, I would never not, bring you up. Maud?
Look, now she ain't ready. She said, I don't wasted all my good mic energy on this.
Why I'm feeling like POJ. Maud on the line.
She probably doing her mic check because she got to be heard right now.
No, that's
she is. Mara said, Lord.
What's up, Ma?
Come on.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I just want to be clear about that. I don't condone any inappropriate touching. I don't condone that. I'm just saying if you crying and screaming and hollering on one, you need to cry and scream and holler on everybody.
What's this crying and screaming and hollering? She wasn't the one that reported it. First of all, my understanding is that someone else.
No, but what she did though, instead of having a conversation with Eric, she went to the cast and stated what happened. So after Eric had left and they went to another location, she expressed her concerns about the incident that happened, and somebody else went to production, and Eric, if he's telling the truth, allegedly or whatever, he also went to production and said this is what happened. So yes, she didn't go to production, but she said what she said, and that enters the mind of the men that he's not XYZ, and the women, where even if he continued on the show, they wouldn't want to date him because they had a misconceived perception about him.
Oh my
So
gosh.
that's what I'm saying. So she had a
Okay.
whole conversation about this man and what he did to her 6, 7, 8 hours later, after you continue to take pictures and laugh and joke and, hey baby, are you coming to the pier? And this is that and the third. And when he didn't come to the pier, they went to the pier. She had a conversation with him, with the rest of the cast, about what happened. The cast let him know about the conversation, and he went to production. And then I do believe that it was said other people went to production. So all I'm saying is you got to look at the what she said took place, what he said took place, and somewhere in the middle there is the truth. You take exactly what she said that matches up what he said. Boom, that's probably the truth. And then you have to read between the lines with the rest of it. But I will guarantee you this.
That's what I'm
You
doing.
do not have a conversation about what a man did to you in front of the entire cast without speaking to production first. And that's not what she did.
Rule. That's your rule. What about this? What about this? You're talking about she talked to the cast. What about this? What if the cast members asked her if she was okay? They saw what happened. Those that were there, they saw what happened. So now she can't talk about it? Is that what
I'm
you're
not saying that she can't talk about it. I'm just saying he wasn't there to defend himself. That's all I'm saying. I mean, if I saw you hurt in some type of way, I would say, Aubrey, are you okay? What happened? What's wrong? If you tell me, and I know both of y'all, and I'm like, would you care if I spoke with this person to get their side of the story? Because I care for both of you. Is what I'm saying. And that's just me and you. But if you having a conversation where you're telling your story to 10, 11, 12, I don't know, however many people.
You don't even know how many.
It
could have been 2 or 3 instead of 10 or 12.
Everybody was there. Here's the thing.
Here's the thing I want to say. Just one last thing. Here's the thing I want to say, though. That's great what you're saying. And I believe you, Dean. I really do. In the short period of time that I've known you, I believe what you're saying is true. But here's the thing. They're on a whole game show that certain people, many of the people that are castmates, deem this to be a competition. So does that factor into how we look at this too? Because it does for me.
And I 100% get what you're saying. But me being the person I am, I would not let anybody tear anybody down that I know that I don't have a beef with. I wouldn't let them tear somebody down without knowing both sides. And I would ask the person, hey, do you mind if I have a conversation with them? Because I want to get both sides of the story because I care for you both. But if that's just me, right? I'm one person. If you tell this story to 10, 12, or however many people was there, not everybody is going to think like me. And everybody and certain people will make their own decisions. So basically, you tainted the dating pool in a sense, because even if it was nothing, if production never got involved, let's just say hypothetically, production never got involved. Every woman there will be like, Dakiya felt some type of way, and they would have diminished their connections with Eric, and he would have been eliminated, or he would have had to self-eliminate, even if production wouldn't have gotten involved. So it looks as, I'm not negating the situation happening. I'm just saying it looks as I'm going to spread this information. Even if production doesn't do anything, nobody will want him because he put me in number 2. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm just saying that's what could have taken place when you don't relay information properly. That's all I'm saying.
Right. And here's my thought. Okay. Sometimes men, Eric or any other man, sometimes within the workplace, a contest, a college situation, some men will use sexual harassment, sexual assault, physical grabbing to get rid of a woman. Okay. So
you're right.
I'm just saying this whole thing is a competition. There's really no money, which is kind of stupid to me, because there's really no money. Nobody on the show has ever really found true love that I can recall. that it stayed together. So it's really kind of dumb, but people do dumb things all the time.
And you know what I also thought about? Because he has said that Donovan was taking the picture. And even though men are territorial, and even though he may have put her at his number 2, there is also the scenario, allegedly, hypothetically, that he did this
Yeah.
so that none of the other men would put her as put her as their number 1, so that he could have a backup plan. I believe that could be also a possibility, because if they're showing all, like, everybody knows about the Joy and Clifton situation, right? So I feel like if he put the information out there that him and Dakiya had this connection, that even though Carmen might have been his number 1, he has her as a backup. There's a number of scenarios that could have taken place in this moment. But again, I do not condone inappropriately touching a woman. I've had serious situations happen to me in my past, and anybody that knows me outside of YouTube knows that I do not condone inappropriately touching a woman under any circumstances.
Yeah, I would hope that all of us as women would feel that way. But what I noticed in the chat, Kamisha reviews, when she did the interview, is apparent and obvious that not all women do. A lot of women are tied to that old patriarchal structure, and they can't get that out of their heads, even though they like to scream and shout that they a boss chick and they got this and they got that and they got this degree, blah, 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 blah. But they're really not boss chicks, because in their mind, in my mind, as I observe some of the behavior and some of the chat, they're really enslaved to the patriarchal structure of the world.
Yes. And I'm not even gonna lie to you. I've been there, and I had to wake up and think on my own. I've been there. I've been in a 7-year marriage where I was a slave to my husband. I've been there, and so that's why I'm saying I don't condone the activity. I'm just giving examples of what could have taken place. And if you have the same rules for
what are the rules, though? I'm trying to understand.
No. What I'm saying is, if you have the same rules of Eric not touching you inappropriately, you should have the same rules for Donovan not touching you inappropriately.
Donovan touched her inappropriately?
Girl, you didn't see the way he was rubbing and squeezing all on her thighs and knees.
You talking about Clifton? You talking about Clifton? You talking about Clifton?
I'm talking about Dakiya when she went on the what was it, the X date, and Donovan admitted that he was, I mean, not Donovan, I'm sorry, Clifton. Look, I get all, because they look alike, I get them confused. Anyways, so Clifton was rubbing all on her leg, trying to make her ex jealous, and he was rubbing and squeezing, and
I saw that.
Yeah, so what I'm saying in that instance, you know what I'm saying? You're getting real close to my hoo-ha, rubbing on my knees and my thighs like that. So even though you didn't go there, you know what I'm saying? Have the same energy for Clifton that you had for Eric if you don't want to be touched.
It doesn't work like that. They're two different men. Like I said, again, use an example of my children and somebody at work. Two different people, different relationships, totally different.
And I just said that when you got James, I just said that.
I don't think the legs, I don't think the leg and even the thigh equate to the breast, the vaginal area, or the buttocks. Okay, so when we're children, we learn about our private areas. And you know, if you're a kid, you don't really want anybody rubbing your kid's leg. But as a grown, sexy woman, or just a grown woman, period, if you like a guy and you've been dating him, it was obvious to Clifton that it was okay for him to touch her thigh. And if it had not have been, she would have said so.
Exactly. But Eric felt that comfortability with her as well, based on their previous
grabs nobody's breast in public that is any kind of,
and I totally agree with you.
That is a normal person. Nobody gropes and grabs anybody's breast.
And
they don't even allow you to do that at strip clubs.
I totally 100% agree with you. But what I'm saying is, you made it seem like you didn't want to be touched inappropriately at all anywhere. So what I'm saying is you're
When did she do
contradicting
that? When did
yourself.
she say that? When did she say that? When did Dakiya say she didn't want to be touched?
No, okay, you know what? I'm going to agree to disagree with you because all I'm saying is, and just like I said, just gave the same example you gave, James, the fine man that got everybody's penny dropping in the office versus Charles, the nerdy, fat, greasy guy. It's two different people, and you're going to let James get away with more than you're going to let Charles get away with. And in this situation, had they been alone, it might have been a different situation. There's the possibility that she didn't want to be touched in front of other people that was taking a picture because she wanted to get a connection with them later on. Or she was mad because he told her she was the number 2. And, this was that. I'm not negating what happened. I'm not condoning what happened. All I'm saying is keep that same energy for anybody who is touching you where you felt like it was inappropriate, and the way Clifton was rubbing all on her leg, making her feel, making her ex jealous. For me, that would have been inappropriate because that's a hot spot for me. I'm only speaking for me.
For you. The onus, just like with the Will Smith. Okay, I'm gonna use another example. Totally different. The other night, we witnessed Will Smith slap entertainer Chris Rock. The onus belongs on the person who used their hands. Words do not equate physicality, and touching is intimate and particular to each individual person, period.
Well, all I can say is keep this. For me personally, I can't see, oh, don't touch me. And yes, it was inappropriately. Oh, don't touch me. But then go sit with the next man and let him touch on me. It just sends a message to me. And that's just my personal opinion. And again, I'm going to say, I do not condone inappropriately touching a woman under any circumstances.
And I kind of understand what Dina's saying. And then I understand what you're saying too, Actual. You're right, but it's subjective. Like Demita say, inappropriateness is subjective. One person you let touch you and you don't feel any type of way. Somebody else touches you and it's all red flags. So it happens every day. So I do agree with that. And Actual, don't you agree that there's
miss what?
People misread your intentions. You know what I mean? Like you can be
That's
friendly.
a big misread. If you touch me on my arm, you touch me on my shoulder, and maybe I don't even like you and want you even touching me there. True. That's a smaller misconception. To touch me on my breast, you're gonna get your butt kicked.
True that.
But okay, let's play devil's advocate for 2 seconds, okay? If they were laughing, joking, and they got the recreationals and the drinking going on, and this is that and the third, and some people like PDA, for those that don't know, public displays of affection. Now, I agree, a breast grab, grope, brush, or whatever is inappropriate. These people have been around each other for a long time, and he may have misread the room. But here's the thing, after
come on now,
he misread the room, they still continued to take the picture. She turned around, she was like, stop, don't do that. He did it. They continued to take that picture, many other pictures. They went on and filmed for the rest of the day. They went on the boat ride. They took pictures together at the pier, and they did all this, is that, and the third. It was when she said, hey, baby, are you coming to the pier? And he said, oh, I'm already gone home. Then the conversation took place after that, because the next conversation was, we don't have anything to talk about because somebody from the cast had called or texted him and told him about the conversation that had took place. So
when he was not there.
To defend himself. So if it was a problem after however long, You go and you tell production, I felt uncomfortable, okay, while he's there, so it can be addressed. You don't wait till he leaves the scene and then he doesn't respond the way you want to respond, and then now it's a problem, and you talk to the cast, and then he's like, no, I'm not coming back, and then no, we don't have anything to talk about. There's 10, 12 people or whatever on this cast. You don't think that you had a conversation about this man and Carmen. And as he said in the interview, Carmen is his ride or die. Even if there's nothing sexual, even if they're not in a relationship, Carmen is going to fight for him, and she's going to be his friend. So you don't think Carmen called or texted him and said, hey, Playboy, this was being said about you?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure she did. I'm sure she did.
So you then immediately you're on the defense. I wasn't there. I'm not saying who's right, who's saying it's wrong. I'm playing devil advocates for all areas. But what I'm saying, but the thing about it is, he's now on the defense. Like,
Ellen, he doesn't.
Like, you could have took me and production aside, and we could have chatted it out and went on about our way. But you continue to take pictures, you continue to smile in my face, and you wait till I leave and go home for the day, and y'all go to the next spot. And when I say I'm not coming to the next spot, then you proceed to have a conversation about what took place. And you knew it was strategic. If this is what took place, you knew having a conversation with these people, A, it was going to get back to me, and I might go to production. B, a woman on set would feel some type of way and go to production, or B or C, a man would be like, this ain't what we here for, and they would go to production. You didn't have to go to production. You set the wheels in motion for someone else to do your dirty work.
Which is what I said earlier. She was being vindictive.
Interesting.
I mean, I'm playing devil's advocate about the possibilities.
Yeah, it's interesting possibility. Guys, it's gotten late. I'm gonna head into bed, but thank you so much.
Thank you, Ari, for coming on. This is an awesome, a conversation, especially. So thank you for your feelings. I hate Maud didn't come on, but I know she's in.
Go send Maud the link again, because I know she got something to say. She's trying to get her mic right.
Maud been talking so much in the chat. She says she can't hear herself. So when we bring her up, then Maud.
Okay, tonight, and I do need tonight. We are starting a GoFundMe for this girl, a microphone that works.
Listen, we got to return it to the Teddy Riley electronic department because it ain't working.
Look, I'm trying to find me some food.
The mic ain't micing.
Okay, Miss Demeter, you need to come on too, because you got a lot to say too in the chat.
Yeah, Miss Demeter, I see you in there.
Miss Demeter, come on.
I'm not your sister, but you
can pretend like I'm your sister. How about that, Dakiya? I can be your big sister. Okay, I can be your big sister. So come on. Hey, Alan.
Let me go get me a drink, because everybody drinking but me.
Yeah, me too. Y'all go drink so y'all can come back, so then I can go get me one.
It is pretty much the end of the first half of the game, and Kansas is losing. It is 38-23.
Oh man, but that's not bad, right? 38-23. They can come from behind. They can come from behind, Lee. So I got power. I got the belief that they will come from behind. KU, let's go.
We need to pray for the basketball gods, the NCAA gods.
Okay, I'm here, y'all, but I'm gonna try to look for some food right quick. Is Maud coming on?
I know. I don't know where Maud is, and we really want Maud to come on. Like I said, her mic is not working really well, but we can hear you, Maud. I'm not sure where Maud at. But no, this situation with Eric and Dakiya, I don't know. It's definitely making us have a second and a different look at Ready to Love, because I'm not really sure what direction the show is gonna go based on just this scenario. Because then last season we had an issue with what? Phil and Shiloh. We had some kind of touching or some kind of incident with them. What is going on with all these incidents? You know what I'm trying to say? So I don't know. Ready to Love production may need to look at, how this
own production in general.
Production should look at how this is being rolled out.
Own production in general. We have had a number of issues on a number of shows. and a number of fakeness, a number of exaggerations, a number of everything. OWN production in general is tarnishing their own name.
Yeah.
Now I can only type right now. Demeter, what you doing? You got company?
What's the score on the game, Alicia?
She just gave it to.
Come on.
I missed
26-38.
Okay.
And I guess we know who winning.
Yeah. No, you're right. But they do need to do something with this show, because this right now, I'm not feeling this show. And I think this is only the 4th season. I mean, how do you go down so fast? I heard the first 2 seasons was awesome.
Come on, rebound. Come on.
I don't know if they got different production.
Maybe they like how the publicity is going for them, because some people are bad publicity, good publicity, as long as it's publicity. And maybe they just like it in general, that people is just talking about a show on their channel in general, period.
And they don't care, good or bad. They got folks on there being physical, touched inappropriately.
Right.
They got the liars, the fake news. They got all this going on, but all that generates buzz for people to go to their shows and watch it and decide for themselves what's true and what's fake.
Yeah, that's true, that part. But you know what? I'll be honest. If I was Eric, I would not have just self-eliminated unless they made him self-eliminate.
I believe he said they kind of was like, it's kind of like one of those things. Do you want to get fired or do you want to resign? So you resign, you know what I'm saying? So it doesn't look bad on your resume.
But then did you see when Eric said they kind of gave him misleading information as far as what the scenario, what the storyline was going to be?
And then they quit talking to him. And then they cut off communication with him when he busted them out about them lying, and when he saw what it really was that they posted.
Exactly.
Or aired, I should say. When he saw what they really aired, production wouldn't even communicate with him anymore.
Yeah, and then they tell him that he would just not be doing interviews.
Right.
Everybody else could do interviews, but he would.
And then first they told him, "Oh, we gonna pause." Then Laverne did his interview. Then he said something, and then he said they're not gonna do any interviews with him at all because they don't want him spinning the narrative of what it could be. And like I said, I'm not gonna accuse a woman of lying without receipts, evidence, or whatever. But the series of events that took place, yes, something did happen. Was it as severe as it's blown up to be? That I don't know.
That part. You're right. I don't know. I guess, like you said, we won't hear until we know what Dakiya's side of the story. But there again, just as Aubrey said, if somebody would have touched me, and even you, Dina, we would have been fighting. It wouldn't have been me smiling.
It wouldn't have been no question mark, no gray area.
Near you. I wouldn't have been taking no pictures near you. And to be very honest, if y'all see the picture I got, it looks like the person it was somebody on that picture who had a problem. And I'm not saying, look who the only person that's really not smiling. Paul.
I said that in my video I did. Paul's the only one that looked like got something going on.
He's the only one not smiling. And then
look at Wiley though. Look at Wiley.
Look at Dakiya and Eric next to each other. And how she's smiling. And they all hugged up together.
Exactly. So what is that? I mean, I'm not really sure. And look in the background, my little circle. Can y'all see the little circle? Look at who's in the back, Ace and Laverne. Do y'all see them back there?
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah, that was cute. And everybody's like full effect. I mean, to me, everybody's with the person they want to be with at that point. Because see, you don't see Demetrius, so you're not gonna see Sabrina with anybody. Who else was not on that? You don't see Clifton, so you're not gonna see Joy with him, but she was standing
because it's suspected that Clifton was taking the pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So where's Demetrius?
Keep going. Go ahead. Maybe he was in the bathroom when this picture was being
I know
taken.
that's what I'm trying to say. Is so many people not here. Oh, he wasn't here. He was busy. He was doing something.
Who was that behind Donovan?
Oh,
Tiffany. That's Tiffany.
Is that Tiffany? Oh, wow. Why they had her so far in the back? But anyway.
And somebody else went here.
That way,
Yeah,
Precious
Precious
ain't in
is
this
not
picture
on
either.
here either.
Who?
Precious.
Precious.
No.
Wow.
Dang.
Exactly.
Wow.
Wow. What is? Yeah. So when was this? But then again, isn't this when after the text messages? As far as the after this incident, isn't this the text message when Dakiya asked him if he's coming to the pier?
I think that might
Well,
be.
I mean, look, we saw the text messages,
Exactly.
and
We both.
all I'm doing is playing devil's advocate because I'm gonna love and respect all women, black, brown, yellow, green, purple, or whatever. Okay, I'm gonna respect the fact that she felt some type of way. However, how you handle the situation after the fact determines if it is as serious as it blew up to be, or if you were being vindictive, and that is where I'm at with the situation. I do not disbelieve that the situation took place. I just feel like I need more facts, and I need like they say, there's always three sides to every story. There's the other person's and the truth. Okay. So you take what she said and he said that was the same, and then you got to read between the lines to find the truth somewhere in there. And all I'm saying is, did you talk to the cast to put some type of idea in the women's brain or the men's brain, knowing somebody would go back to production, or the fact that Eric is a stand-up man and he didn't want this narrative out there about him? So when somebody called him and said something, he would go to production and basically tell on himself, and therefore you didn't have to do any work. It's like you threw rocks and hid your hands, or you sent your minions out to do your dirty work, and you got flying monkeys. And if y'all don't know what flying monkeys are, go watch The Wizard of Oz. But anyways, or The Wiz, whichever you prefer. And you got your flying monkeys going around doing your dirty work.
Which is unfair.
It's definitely unfair. I do agree with you.
And if it comes out that everything Eric said was a bold-faced lie, I'm not on either side of the fence. I'm playing devil's advocate. Again, I don't think that any woman should be touched inappropriately. But at the same time, did you take this opportunity to defame, destroy, or eliminate, or put ideas in somebody's head about a person? That is wrong. If you just stated, hey, this is what happened, XYZ, and whatever took place after that. But if you did it strategically, then I have a problem with that.
And that's real. That's
No, that's real talk. No, that's definitely real talk. And if that's what happened, okay. So right here, Gwendolyn. I don't know if you all watched the other season. She said, "Remember when David got very aggressive with Liz during his exit?"
Yeah, he got dragged for that.
He
got his dragation about it. But I mean, his was petty though too. All of that.
Yeah.
So his exit was worse or better than he did. He self-eliminate. I'm sorry, I just watched the last two seasons, so I'm not really sure. I didn't watch David.
No, it was the way, because the way he went out, because the point is he was the one to get eliminated, and he acted like a punk about it.
Okay.
Right. He got really in his feelings. Let me say that.
Like somebody we saw this episode get in their feelings when they got, they had to leave. Do you remember who that was? Confession.
Look, man.
I don't want to say, he got in his feeling. He was a little bit.
I would be in my feelings too. If production
they made him eliminate him. Look who they made eliminate him. Like, really?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing though. If production called me and thought I was another producer and basically told me I was going to be eliminated, I'd probably have an attitude too. And he did say they know when elimination day is, so he already felt it was coming. But the fact they want to play games on the phone, I mean, not that they was intentionally playing games, it was accidental. But I would feel some type of way too. Like, I come in too, like, let's get this over with. It's gonna be over and done with, and let's keep it moving. I'm ready to go on about my business. Like he said, it's about to be me and my dog. So shit. I be with him on that some days, because it's just be me and my dog and fuck everybody else.
But then again, Dean, if you're gonna do something, if you're gonna go out like that, bang bang or whatever, you going.
And everybody is just like people remember. Who y'all say David's exit? Everybody's gonna remember Laverne's exit. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that's not the way he wanted to be remembered, but I feel him. If I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out with a bang.
Yeah, but go out with a bang. Don't go out whining afterwards, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, be gangster the whole time. Like, I like gangster. Don't get me wrong.
You know what I tell people?
Keep that
whenever a situation happens, you got 5 minutes to cry, and the rest of the time you got to be gangster.
You right. You got to keep it gangster. That don't mean go back and cry later. I don't know what happened, Laverne, but you came in there ready for a fight, and you got it. But anyway, that doesn't have anything to do with this. Now, I don't know if you all have heard, and this is allegedly, the person who talked to production about this incident was Paul. Does anybody, is that hard to
I haven't heard that.
I haven't heard that either.
I heard Paul. And you know who I got it from. So let me say who broke the news. Maud Afro Mama. She broke the news that the person, I wish she was here, that actually told production allegedly it's Paul, P-O-J. So, I mean, and if that's true, he's a man. How do you feel about another man feeling like Dakiya was violated? I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's not like it came from the ladies. It came from a man, if that's true. If that's true, what do you think about that, Dina? That a male is the one that went to production?
And I said that because if you look at the character of the males that are on this show, they seem like they're upstanding men of the community. They are gentlemen. They don't want to see a woman hurt. Huh?
Ma said she did not.
Oh, Ma, you didn't say that? Well, I don't know who I got this from. I'm sorry, Ma.
Don't get her in trouble.
Well, what I'm saying, if it is
true, on Paul last night, she just started to like Paul.
I'm sorry.
But if it is true, all I'm gonna say is I said that earlier that she had a conversation with the cast in hopes that somebody would go back and tell production, not her, whether it be one of the men, one of the women, or Eric himself. And you can tell that these men are upstanding. They're gentlemen. They open doors. The chivalry is there. You know what I'm saying? So if it was Paul, I can see Paul, and I believe Paul is from New York, and they don't play that up in New York. Okay. So he was like, he probably felt like I'm not comfortable having a man in my circle that inappropriately touches women, because there's always the guilt by association. If one does it, they all do it. And I feel like Paul is also a protector. So even if she was like, oh, I'm cool with it, it's no big deal, Paul may have went to production and said, this isn't what I'm here for. I don't want to be associated with anything like this. Y'all need to handle this. I could see him going there doing that if that's what happened. So allegedly, if that's what happened, I do see the men on the show not wanting to be labeled as condoning this type of activity.
But from my understanding as well, there were multiple people that was there when that took place. Yeah, Donovan may have been taking a picture, but I'm thinking from what I heard, it was multiple people there.
And they continue to take the picture as well as other pictures. Right. And he said they danced and they had a good time for the rest of the night or the afternoon or the filming or whatever it was they were doing. So that's my whole thing, where it leads to be suspicious that, yes, you turn around and say, hey, don't do that.
Right.
And I could like, I've been with my man for a minute. We could be out in public and he grab me, like, boy, don't do that. My daddy's sitting over there. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, hey, don't do that here. You know what I'm saying? And then we go on about our day. But then you have something else transpire, and now it's like, oh, he grabbed my booty, so now I'm upset about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what took place to change that, where you go from no, don't do that, to taking more pictures, to dancing, to having a good time for the rest of the day. Right. And then when he's not there, the conversation switches to it's inappropriate.
Right. See, I don't
That's what I'm
understand
trying to
me because my
understand what's
personality is if I don't like something, everybody gonna know. I mean, I don't even have to say anything. You can read my face, and especially if I told him like, "What are you doing? Don't touch me." As loud as I talk, everybody would have known he had touched me inappropriately. So again, I would not have went on later to take pictures with him. I wouldn't have been calling and texting him saying, "Are you coming out with us later?" And then
or calling him baby.
Right, and then exactly. Hey,
but can we take this a step further? Okay, so let's say allegedly it was Paul who says something. So let's take this for an example. We know that Paul is trying to have his thing with Dakiya also. So back to me saying Dakiya is very smart in calculating at anything she does in life because she's organized, she's built like that. True. So you could also look at the point as if she could have also played on that. Not saying that she did, but she could also have played on the fact that she knows that Paul likes her like that. Paul knows that if anything, he could be her number 2 because we all know that he ain't her number 1. So that could also be his way of, let me see what I could do possibly to get this going, and maybe I could be moved up to number 1. In all actuality, also helping her get what's out there that she didn't may want to go to production herself. So if you want to look at the game aspect of it, because we got to remember this is a game, this is a competition.
Okay. That's true.
And that is also another factor. So the thing is, there are so many factors, and none of us on this panel were there. So we all just speculating and just talking. So nobody really knows. And whoever is the snitch, I blame them because none of this would be being talked about right now had it not been for the snitch.
We're gonna see. You think that? I don't know. I just got a feeling that whoever the snitch is had some behind conversation with the person who felt some type of way, and they call themselves being a protector and a supporter, and they went to production. Now that's how I feel the person did. And if that's allegedly who we think it is, I won't say his name again because I don't want,
where'd you get that information from?
I know, right?
Either one saying it wasn't her, she just doing the wink, it wasn't me.
Yeah. Well, look, if this is true, and we come to find out who actually broke the news to production, you got it right here on this panel with Let's Talk with Sheila. And if you're here, please hit the like buttons. Please, if you can hit, and if you're new to this panel or you're new to my channel, Let's Talk with Sheila, please subscribe. Please.
Now I'm saying there's a couple of snitches, Lord. See, it changes every 2 minutes about this.
You see what Maud is still in the background. Did y'all see what she said? She said he lied. So I'm just gonna read Maud Afro Mama. She said he lied. They didn't hang out after the incident. So I'm trying to figure out after the incident, is that so this voting picture is not after the incident? Is this what you're saying, Maud?
No, it was.
I know, but this is what Maud is saying. You see what Maud
listen, Maud, get up out the comments and get your Hooked on Phonics microphone and your Teddy Riley electronics and come on back up here.
Yeah, I wish you would, Maud, because you got a lot to say. She said it wasn't just Paul who reported. There were other men too. So wait, how do you know it was other men, Maud, if you don't know who?
You got a lot of intel and ain't telling.
Yeah, something ain't mapping with you, Maud. So what's going on? Now you know it was other men. There were other men too. So was Paul one of the men, allegedly, Maud? Come on up, Maud. There's only 4 of us now, so we can hear you.
So are you saying it was a man, Maud? Like,
exactly.
Maud, you seem to know something.
Yeah, she do. What she said? It wasn't one snitch. There were a couple of people.
Child, I came with her.
Huh?
I came with her.
You came with Maud. Come on
yeah.
up, Maud.
Tamina, tell her that. Yes, call on the ancestors. You ain't called on them in a minute.
Yeah, call and tell them to bless your mic. Anyway, if you're on a phone or your laptop, you can just use the audio from your phone.
No, we was doing that on the other live, and it was the same.
Even with her, I know her mic is bad. I know that's.
No, she had took out her mic and was using her computer mic one night too.
And that was bad too.
Yep, it's just something going on.
Wait. We don't call the
She can
ancestors.
call
Gonna
in on
call
her
the
phone,
up.
use her ear pods or something.
Her
Don't
Fisher
hurt
Price
yourself
microphone
now.
working just fine now.
Wait, can you hear me?
Yes, we
Yeah.
can hear you,
Yes,
and we
we
want
can
to
hear
see
you
your
now.
face,
I
Ma.
cannot hear
Show us your
myself.
face, because we love that face with you. Look, Ma,
Wait a
what I
minute.
got for you tonight.
Child.
Okay, I think now I'm good. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Look what I got for you, Ma.
Where'd she go? See? I'm done with
And
her.
she
I'm
sounded
so done
so
with
Yeah,
her.
good.
yeah, Ma. We're an hour
She's
into
playing.
this, and you on here playing with us.
She is
Come on,
playing.
Come on, Ma. We wouldn't do this to you on your panel. Come on up, Ma. Grace us with your appearance.
Look,
Yeah,
her husband won't let her be great.
Get it
Oh.
together.
Sometimes I be feeling that same way, Dean. I done told Jordan that a couple times. Some just won't let me be great. Jordan was
It
like,
be like
really?
that sometimes.
I do, girl. And when Ma said, I said, Ma, I say the same thing. I feel like something ain't letting me be. So yeah, so I am looking forward. She said, Miss Demeter said those past interviews should be
Not forget the interviews. The lives is about to be on fire after
What
the
calls
review.
that?
Well, because last season, remember last season was boring, and the lives after the reunion
lit.
moving forward was better than the
It was
whole
a
entire
full
season.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's been like that now. Maud is on here, Maud.
Yeah, now I can hear you. You can hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Clear.
What were you saying? Confessions, because you had a whole lot to say. I'm here.
Oh yes, I always got a whole lot to say. You go ahead and speak, because you've been trying to speak this whole goddamn hour.
Alicia, you say that picture was taken after the situation happened?
Mm-hmm.
What facts do you have?
It don't matter what facts I got. That's what I know. Get down, Blazing.
You know that the picture was taken after the incident?
Yes.
Okay. And your sources are good?
Yes.
Who your sources, Maud? That's who we need to ask, because you know.
No, because for me, I am being told that, Dakiya made it very clear that what you've done, it's I do not feel comfortable, and they did not hang out after that. Like, he wasn't close. He was not like, they were not close to each other.
Hey, Mom, let me let you pause for a second,
And
Mom.
it was not just one man who reported this. It was couple of men.
Right, but Mom, let me let you know something. People lie.
So Eric is not lying?
I'm not saying Eric is lying or he isn't.
No, but you guys
saying,
have been here.
what I'm saying is, if the picture was taken after the incident in order to save face, it is a possibility that people lie. I'm not saying anybody lied or didn't lie. I'm just saying there's a possibility.
From both sides.
Yes, for both sides. Everybody is equal opportunity liar at this point to me until I see some facts on paper. Anybody can be an equal opportunity liar at this point.
I can take that. I can take that, but I'm not defending this. I am not. If he needs to apologize, he can continue apologizing until we say we're done. And for him to come and do an interview with Kamisha, there you're sipping your drink is like nothing. You're not coming to talk about a serious issue. You're there sitting on your couch and sipping and sipping. Dude,
maybe he stepped to calm his nerves, as they do on set. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. That's what we're not gonna do. We ain't gonna do it.
Well, what about, Ma? Do you think maybe the editing also was bad? If you say this picture probably didn't happen, it happened maybe before and not after. Do you think the editing was bad?
What editing? Editing
exactly. There you go. That's my point too. Because Eric was very clear that pictures were taken in the interview with Kamisha after the fact. He was very clear. Now all of a sudden we have the boat picture. Ma.
Who edited? Editing what? Editing the whole show?
Of course not the whole show.
Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
What is the question?
Okay, say it again.
What's the question?
No, it's not a question. We're just talking, and pretty much I think Demeter just said about the editing of the show. She just said, do you think, and I'm just asking you, do you think how the show, how the production, how everything looked, it could have been editing that the picture was taken before and not after.
Oh, well, who knows? Who knows? Like
Right,
Dina is saying,
exactly. Who
at this
knows?
point, I'm confused.
Mhm.
We all are, Ma. We all are.
I don't think we're ever gonna find
No
out
one
what
knows what's
happened.
real. We all just speculating.
Yeah,
Just
that's it. And I mean,
We
there
we we are not speculating. We are getting sources from different sides. You are
well,
telling
some
me.
of us ain't
You know
getting
what I'm
no
saying?
sources. Some of us are just speculating.
Right. No, it's true. Everybody is trying to make sure that everybody believes their side of story. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? I do have to think Ma is on to something, because LMV just said Eric did say the men did not have his back. You already
Why would
know.
they have his back?
And
That's
so
not,
maybe
that's not true. That's not true.
okay, that's not true. Okay. But didn't Eric say that? He said the guys were not. I mean, he didn't
Some
say
of the guys. There's
Huh?
you gotta pay attention to the lives. There are people who film with people who go live with some people that go live with others.
Right.
If you see, Eric has went live, but he goes live with selected few.
Right.
I'm sure
I've
those
never
are the
seen
men who
Eric
sit
in
at
that
their
two
back.
of the men.
You
You're right,
see
with the
his side.
IG men. No,
But
I've
you
never
have
seen
those
it.
that he don't, just like the women do.
Mhm.
It's kind of, it's kind of a team A, team B. There's a division,
sure
so
is.
to speak.
Right. And Eric has not been on that team A. Can we?
Yeah, because he doesn't have a team.
He's been live with some people, so he got a huddle, at least. He got a huddle.
Who? Donovan?
No, he's gone on live with a couple of the men.
Oh, really? Okay.
He has.
I
That is
haven't
a very
seen
true
him, but
statement.
okay.
You
Maybe
know
he
I
hasn't
know.
been
I
on
be
since
all
he
up
was
in them
off the show.
lives, so I know.
No, I know you do, so I'm not even gonna question.
Yeah, I missed that one. I don't know. I've not seen him go live.
Okay, ladies, I'm trying to see what. Oh, Demeter, right? Isn't the number one rule is always keep it rolling? Yeah, I guess so. Cameras rolling, even though it's shady. So, ladies, Iman, I thought you was gonna come on here and just kill it as far as talk about our name, but I'm glad you have I guess you're taking a side where you're saying basically who knows what happened.
Who knows? But very soon we're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out, and it's gonna happen once
Marta, you
the
saying you
reunion is
dropping
over
that there's
with.
some receipts? Are there some receipts that we're gonna know? Is it gonna be some receipts that's gonna show us, or is this gonna be somebody else interviewing, talking about it?
A receipt about what? About the picture? I have no receipt about the picture.
No, I'm saying will we see receipts later? Hey Monique. No, I'm just saying will we see receipts later? You said that everybody's gonna have their story.
I until Dakiya have an interview with On or whoever she's gonna talk to, you know what I'm saying? Then we can compare those two interviews. But right now, we're just gonna go by what Erica said, because Dakiya hasn't said anything to anybody.
Okay, so she's not talking to anybody.
Mm-hmm. Well, apart from me.
Oh Lord, have mercy. Yeah, Mar, you the insider. I swear you the insider.
And LV, you're right, but he could have made amends with some of those men afterwards. So you just never know, because a lot of time has passed since that happened.
Mm-hmm. That's so true. You're right. A lot of time has passed, so you don't know what done happened since then. So you're right.
And when something is brought back up, you may even feel a different type of way about it after you have already squashed it. And now that it's back up and it's in light, now you're dealing with it in a whole nother way, and you may have a whole different view of it.
That's true. Confessions.
Yeah. So
the point of this is all messy.
It's messy.
It is messy, but somebody said something. Somebody said something that Dakiya has been giving mixed signals. I did not understand that.
Well, basically, what was said was she's kind of been flirty. I'm gonna say it. She's a
flirty? Yeah.
Person, so she's been flirting with people, and with that, certain people have been allowed to,
and that's normal,
to touch her. Whereas certain things have expired when when
Right.
Eric, groped her or whatever, So this is what we were saying. That was what was said. She has
Okay.
given out mixed signal because she's a sexual, she's a sexy person. I'm sort of like that too. I know y'all probably like, yeah, right. But no, when I get around,
No, we see you in that dress back there, girl. We see you in that dress.
So I'm just saying, so sometimes people can read your energy wrong. So with that being said, I don't know why it's
Mom, is that
going
you?
on. Ma, you still here?
Oh,
No,
I
it's
got
not me. I
It's
just
that.
muted myself, and I just muted myself, and I can still hear it.
Okay, let me see if I can't take off this pop. I
Hey
don't know what
on
it is.
everything. I mean,
But
yeah.
listen. I am gonna go. I'm gonna leave.
Yeah,
Lee with the T. Lee with the T. We are supposed to be doing a review on candy and ghettoness.
She ain't paying no attention to you right now, man. She's
she's
watching the
watching
game.
I
KU.
know.
She's watching.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Lee not watching. Lee.
It's a commercial on.
Oh my gosh. Lee,
So,
did you hear
You
me?
gonna have to DM her. Shoot, she is a
Did you
zone
hear
right
me?
now.
Lee with
hey,
the T.
on
Alicia.
everything, we
mute,
got
girl.
on everything.
You on
So
mute.
make sure.
She on
You see, I
mute.
wrote it
Alicia, you on mute.
everything. Thanks for coming in.
She don't even know she on mute.
Are you kidding me?
She
I
on the
thought
phone
she
talking to somebody.
Wait.
my
I like
She ain't paying us no attention. We are not even here right now.
What?
Oh, look,
Can you look at your mama?
Talking about who they follow.
Look, she's not even paying attention.
No, she's not.
Not.
She ain't. We ain't even on her radar.
Is she kidding me?
No,
Like
she's not.
Y'all be wondering why I be looking at her crazy.
Look at her. She's in
I
a
know,
different.
Dina. She already came on here and told us that you put her off because she was gonna be distracted on your last.
Oh, I told her when the game came on, she had to go. I was
Oh
only.
my God.
we
I'm
ain't
from
playing that with
Kansas,
her.
so I understand, but I don't do basketball like I do football. That's why I'm glad that I do self-care Sundays so early in the day, and football will be over. Because she is all on here in this telephone conversation and ain't thought no more about us.
Like, do she even realize?
And she ain't looked at the camera because we all waving her down like we waving in a plane.
She is.
Wow.
She's not. She doesn't care about us.
We are nothing right now.
Again, if you're here, you can like. I would
right
really
now.
appreciate you liking and subscribe if you're new. And on everything, if you could drop your link because Ellen V is saying that she wants to subscribe, and I would subscribe as well, but your channel's not showing up. So if you could drop your link, we appreciate it.
Yeah, it was hard to find her. I had to go stalk her to find her.
Yeah, Confession, you're hard too. Confession, I'm not lying. You're very difficult.
That's because you have. There's a space in an exclamation mark after Confessions of a Reality Queen.
Okay, can you drop that link? I mean, I'm just saying, if anybody's here who wants confessions. Reality Queen. You are. I'm sorry, I don't have the night bot up. So, ladies, if you would just hit your link and put it in the comment, so everybody can join your panel, join your subscribe to your channel. And
I was gonna.
Anybody who's on. If you have
Dina,
a channel and you're on, go ahead and drop your links.
Dina, do you have a live tomorrow in the evening?
No. My next live will be Thursday for Snowfall.
Thursday. Okay. So tomorrow, who has anything tomorrow? Because I don't mess up with anybody's schedule tomorrow. I was supposed to do Candy, and the gang tonight, but then,
Why don't you still do it, or is it too late for you?
Oh my gosh, too late! I need to be getting up at 5.
Okay. Tomorrow, I want to do Put a Ring on It. So, has anybody watched Put a Ring on It? Does anybody do that? Okay, none of the.
I already said what I had to say about it yesterday.
Okay, so you can still come on,
but I'll be in the chat though.
Okay, because I was gonna say I'll either come on. I mean, you all again. I'm new with going live, so I'm trying to work.
Yeah, I'll jump on with you. I'll jump on with you to get you more because I think the more times you do it, the more times you feel comfortable.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And I'm not feeling that comfortable working everything.
And
so
for all of us,
we've reached our maximum hours. So that's a good thing, no?
Yep, I just need like
There it is.
480 more subscribers and I'll be golden.
Good.
Yeah,
We are
well,
close.
I
Dina,
still
we-
haven't got a monetization notification yet, though, so I don't know what's going on with me.
no,
Mm.
no
Alicia,
confession. I heard
leave with the
sometimes it
tea.
takes 30 to 60
And I haven't
days
gotten the community
to get
wall either.
monetized. So
This is getting ghetto, y'all.
Okay,
Oh,
okay, she's calling us
you
You
ghetto.
got nerve to call somebody ghetto after
Wait a
you
minute.
had a whole 10-minute conversation with somebody else, and we over here
You
waiting
got a
to
lot
be
of
down
nerve.
like we at the
You like,
airport
you
trying
like,
to get your attention, and you talking about, oh, we ghetto.
A lot of
Look,
nerve.
look at her. Look
that's
at
all
her.
right. I'll be
Sister.
ghetto for you, Lee. It's okay.
No, I was saying it was getting ghetto. It was because y'all ain't got no community wall. Somebody ain't monetized. What was you about to say, Maud?
Sister.
That's what you got to say, sister.
I was gonna say we were supposed to do candy and the ghetto-ness.
Candy in the ghetto-ness. No, she didn't.
Today we were supposed to. We do it on Mondays.
I know, but right now Kansas is 14 minutes away from winning the NCAA title. That's a little bit more important. However,
Well, not when they're losing.
Yeah.
what we can do is we can do because Marry Me Now is only going to be 20 minutes tomorrow. We can do it.
Okay, after you.
This
Okay.
this one exception. Just make this one exception because this is the last game, and Kansas is.
Alicia, you need to pour out some shots for your boys.
Come on now, come on. Listen. They right there. Okay.
I mean, they're only down by 6, but you need to pour up a shot for your boys.
Okay,
Listen,
look,
I got
go
it right
get me
here.
something else. My cup is
Listen,
empty.
I got
All right,
my
look, I'm gonna need. Hey, Maud. All right. I need everybody when you take this shot. When you take this shot, I need you to say that KU is the NCAA Championship 2022. In Jesus' name, amen.
Oh,
Hey,
come on. They down by 4. Listen, we need to take this shot.
Put it back, baby. Put it back.
Okay. Y'all,
Who is Gwendolyn? I just love her already. She's like, I have enjoyed you ladies tonight. And I know she made some other comments earlier.
Listen, I
Yes,
have
Gwendolyn, thank you
enjoyed.
for being here. Please subscribe.
Who did?
We all are.
Gwendolyn Beatty. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We enjoy having you here.
Tell a friend.
All right. Well, we can do one more shot before we roll up out of here. But I have sincerely enjoyed you ladies while I have been screaming at the TV for the last hour.
Glad we could be your side entertainment.
Listen, I am so sorry.
Hey, confession. If on everything plans on being up late, we should jump on and do a 3 the hard way late night chat.
I plan on. We
A late
supposed
night
to be
chat.
doing something tonight. We supposed to be. She wasn't sure if she was gonna be up for it or not, because we've been trying to for the last 2 nights. We're supposed to be tonight. That's why I'm trying to stay fired up. Hopefully she'll still be ready. But let's do that, because I'm ready to talk some up.
All right, I got my shot.
Hold on, I need to re-up. Hold on, let me re-up.
Oh, yeah. We got to end it with a drink.
Come on.
Definitely got to end
Come on,
it.
Ochoa. Come on,
How
baby.
much longer we got, Lee? Lee, how much longer we got?
We got 13 minutes and
You need to
52
send her
seconds.
your photo.
We have
game is
13
that going
minutes
on?
and 52 seconds, and they are only down by 5 right now.
Okay, ladies.
How much time is
I hear you.
13 minutes.
13 minutes
Monique
and
is in the
52
house.
seconds.
Monique said she
Okay,
can't even
so
watch
confessions, why you need to send on everything your picture.
Okay, I'll send her one right now.
You just raggedy.
Hey,
I'm
y'all.
sending one right now.
Thank you, Gwen. Gwen said she enjoyed the panel tonight. So she enjoyed the ladies. So Gwen, please
We
come
enjoyed
back.
you
Hopefully
in
we'll
here,
be-
Gwendolyn.
we'll always
What?
visit each
Wait,
other.
Monique King, why you can't even watch us take shots? Did you give up alcohol for Lent?
Say what?
Ooh, now
Because if you
calling
did,
out.
I'm gonna drink a shot for me and you.
Okay, on everything, I'm about to send a picture to 3 the hard way now.
Okay, so y'all said we doing a fireside chat tonight.
Yeah, we're doing a shot.
She
tonight.
say fireside chat.
What?
What's a fireside chat?
Ma, put
Oh my Lord. I meant to take a new picture with my red hair. Damn it.
Ma, put your Fisher Price microphone on mute.
Not the Fisher Price microphone. I am, you know what? Jesus, take the wheel. I am done.
And poor
What about
Maud
play
and
school?
Maud
What
did.
about a towel? Shit.
All
That
right.
is not me.
Uh-oh.
You
It's
said that's not
Sheila.
you?
It's Sheila.
Whoop.
No, that's you.
Oh my gosh.
That's you.
Sister.
Sister.
I love you. God damn it, let's go. Come on.
Come on, let's go.
Come on, let's
Come
go.
on.
Let's go. Wait a minute. We got Monique.
Come on,
Wait a
come
minute,
on.
Monique. I'm gonna be. What is?
Come
what
on,
is-
let's go. Let's go.
On
Let's
everything.
go.
I'm gonna
Let's
be
go.
All right, listen, I got my next shot. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, let's see.
Hold
what-
on.
Set it up.
Hold on, yo. I got something. I got something. Hold on.
No,
Oh, you got
what?
some good news.
Come
for
on.
us. What
Let's
you got?
call a timeout, Sel. Come on. Now, listen, my phone is hot now.
Dina, what you got for us?
What you got, pretty mama?
I'm finna switch it up a hot second.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Do I need to let you have the screen?
Right, look, what's going on?
No.
Do I need to prepare myself? Do I need to take a pre-shot?
No, because you know my internet be tripping, right? So I'm gonna have to do this on my end because yeah, my internet be tripping.
Okay, guys.
I just want to know what
demon.
you got for us. That's
Guys,
what I want to
The
know. What you got
demon,
for us?
the
Guys.
demon is be
Guys.
messing with my internet.
Guys.
Not the demon.
Wait a minute.
Guys.
Maud is talking.
Yeah.
Monique, I
The
can't do it
picture.
either. I'm mixing.
Let me say one more thing. The last thing I'm gonna say.
Go ahead, baby.
The picture was taken after the incident, but this production that took the picture.
Wait,
They
hold
were
on.
told-
Wait a minute. What you say, Ma?
Uh-oh, it's not a lie.
Run that back. What you said? One more time. What you said?
The
Say it
picture.
again, Ma.
The picture was taken after the situation, but it's the production that took the picture, and everybody was supposed to cheese.
Yeah, but that means she still didn't have to stand by him if she didn't want to.
And even go that way toward him if she didn't want to.
That part.
Could have went the whole other way and turned
And she
her back.
now got her boobs rubbed all
Hold
over.
on. Hold on.
But she didn't.
Hold on. Hey, give me a second.
Wait on everything. What was supposed to be going on? How long your nap about to be? Look.
On everything. Eating
You
the
said she
cold.
wasn't taking it out. Like, what you got behind you, Dina? Oh my God! What's it?
The Fisher Price
The shade is real.
Fisher Price,
The shade is real. The shade is real.
a shot right there.
Oh, I couldn't help myself.
Shady. Shady.
What the heck? What the heck? What the heck, Dina?
I am done.
I couldn't help it. It was funny.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
Ladies,
Lord.
I want to see who's the final.
my
I would
Lord.
love to announce who won tonight. The NCAA.
We're about to find out like 3 minutes, I'm sure. Well, she might be celebrating loud right now. That might be why we ain't seeing her or hearing her.
Well,
She might be
need to come on.
celebrating
She
by her
need to
dad
come
or
on.
stuff right now.
All right, Ma. I love you, Ma.
there
Okay,
she
let
goes.
me check this score out.
Look, Ma, I got her drink. She drinking right out of the
Okay, it's
got
only
the
it's
Smirnoff.
only a 1 point game, y'all. It's a 1 point game.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Look, she done completely left us. She gone.
Oh, man.
Oh, Alicia has left the building.
She left.
Oh, man.
See how she did me? Us? You? Everybody.
All right.
Right.
All right, Dina. You're going to have to at least tell us the last few minutes who wins.
Okay, there is. Look, and you know I love me some sports, so let me get my commentating on. Okay, it is 12 minutes and 29 seconds left on the clock. And what's this? North Carolina had the ball. They just scored. So it is 48-45. Now KU has the ball and they moving a little slow down back to the back court. And we're going to see what happens next. Okay? You know I know how to do what I do.
Run it.
All right, then. What?
Run it.
Okay, y'all, on everything. She said that you can type in on everything Tipsy Talk, and you're going to find her YouTube channel. So that's
Yep,
for
it was
everybody
her
who's out
crunching,
there.
I believe. Yep.
Right. Okay.
It had to have been her crunching because the show is gone now.
Damn. I wish Lee was here. Tell Lee I'm disappointed. We done seen her the whole show watching.
Right,
Okay, there we go, y'all.
Hanging at the end.
Ma, you see Dean?
She back. She good.
Ma, Lord have mercy. Wait, Kamisha, we gonna have to. Lord, I got these just for you.
Hey,
I'm
said
so
with
done.
love. This is laughter with love, okay? Laughter with love.
It's all love. It's all love. This is
All
awesome
love.
gift,
Yes,
lady.
it is. Yes,
This is
indeed.
all love. It's never nothing.
I'm sorry, it was funny, so I had to roll with it.
That's all right. Ma said she gonna get her a new bike, but she gonna come back and kill all of us in the mic game.
Wait, I'm trying to figure out which one is this. I don't have a Yeti. Look, I can't even see. It's something else. Mallory O'Malley, something. I don't know. But I can send you the link for the one that I got.
I'm not buying any other mic. This is it. You don't hear me? This is it. I'm not.
You get what
This
you get.
mic right here is amazing.
You get what you get. I hear you, Ma.
Okay, so what did on everything say we was doing?
Yeah, so if the game's over, we're gonna get. I mean, is everybody talked about what they have going on tomorrow, so we will know what everybody's.
Yeah, so I'll be in whoever's live in the chat tomorrow, and everybody should be doing their thing after I get off work. So I'll be able to either be in the chat or jump on or whatever.
Ma, what time are you doing your live? Because I do want to put a ring on it, but I want to make sure I'm in there.
That's gonna be after Lee with the T. She had her live first, and then we're gonna go after she's done with hers.
Okay, and then I'll go after you.
So I'm thinking mine will be like 9 Buffalo time. Like right now it's 11 p.m.
Okay, so about 9.
So mine should be like 9 p.m.
Okay, so maybe I don't know if Dina. Do you know if Lee goes at 8?
She goes 8.
Okay, so then I may go.
Let me see. Let me just go to her page right quick and see if she's already uploaded it.
Okay, so if she does go at 8, then I'm gonna go at 7 with put a ring on it. So Dina, hopefully you can come on.
Why don't you wanna do after me like 10, like around this time?
Because I'll be honest with you, Ma. I feel like you may go longer.
Okay, so
so if you're gonna go longer than I'll probably fall.
Okay, so she's going on tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time because it says 6 p.m. on my thing. So that'll be 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, her time.
Okay. So then you can do yours at 8 and I can do mine at 9 because I'm not gonna be ready at 8.
Okay, so I'll do it at 8. Okay, so we're gonna put a ring on it. Dina, profession, anybody who want to come on and just give their give their opinion, I would love it. Again,
we'll be there. We shall be there.
That I'm new with trying to do this, so the panel really does help. It really does help with the support. So if anybody wants to come on, I'm always gonna have it up. So tomorrow at 8 o'clock, I'm gonna put a ring on it, and we're gonna do the first and second episode.
I don't know who has the Fisher Price microphone, but Alicia said it was Maud who had the microphone. So, I had to be the funny person that I am and go and get a picture. So I don't know who has it because I've muted myself several times and we still hear the crackling. I think it's the demon. We just gonna name the demon Crackling, and he trying to get his little 15 seconds of fame, but he don't pay no rent here, so he needs to go.
You tell Lee with the T to leave me the hell, sister.
The demon need to go. He need to go possess somebody else's computer or whatever.
Oh my gosh, my phone is still receiving some receipts.
You know what? I think Sheila's muted. It might be her because I don't hear it no more.
Who, me?
Nope, she's still. Let me mute myself. Let's see. I muted myself.
Okay.
I can hear it.
I can hear it. Okay. Come back. Come back.
Hello.
Come back.
Yeah, come on
I'm back.
Okay. Sheila, mute yourself.
Okay.
It's Sheila. It's Sheila.
Must be Sheila.
And she did this yesterday. She did this last night.
It might be you.
It might be you, honey girl.
You know what I think it is? You might want to check your cord connection on your mic. Check your cord connection on your mic.
So this is my mic.
Is it wireless?
No.
What you laughing at, Mike?
Check your connection to the computer because now that your mic is closer to you, it might have been on a shaky table or something. But now that your mic is closer to you, there's no crackling.
Yeah.
Hello.
Good.
And we're ready.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You need to have your mic closer to you. Your mic was too far away or on a shaky table.
Okay, then I'm gonna have to get in. I'll just hold.
Now we didn't hear you. Okay. What happened? Now we don't
guys. Guys, do you see this one?
I think I unplugged.
How my wife tells.
And I'm ready.
How my wife tells time. AM. Hold on, this is my mammy.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. So, Maud, I'm gonna be like you, holding my mic to my face. Anybody want to give me a microphone as a gift and not a Fisher Price microphone? You can hit Let's Talk with Sheila, and y'all can give me the right microphone. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to when these ladies unmic themselves, we'll take a shot and we'll call it a night.
Okay.
Maud, I don't know. Maud, but I'm holding it. So now you don't hear the static.
Now it's good. It's very good.
Yeah, but it's in my hand. How many lies I'm going to do holding this and trying to run the back and put you know what I'm saying? Like, who's gonna do all that? Like, I ain't monetized. I can't be running, holding the mic, and yeah, y'all people, how y'all doing today up in here? No.
She need one of those head mics or something.
What? I'm gonna have to do something because this ain't working. Not holding this microphone in my hand. This ain't gonna work.
And you just getting closer to you?
Well, I had it further away from me because I'm so loud. You know what I'm saying? I don't really.
Oh, my child can't get my food order right. No, I'm hungry.
Oh Lord, have mercy. Okay, so ladies,
angry. Shoot,
ladies, I guess we're gonna end it. Did we find out who won?
Right now, there's 9 minutes and 6 seconds on the clock, and the current score is 56-54. Kansas is up by 2. All right, come on. So yes, that's what we got. I mean, we can sit up on here for the next 8 minutes and 51 seconds, and I can give y'all some commentary.
I don't have nothing.
Hell no.
What?
You know what, Mom? If Buffalo was playing, we'd be up in that bitch till they ran up in them court. If Buffalo was playing.
Bye. Good night. See you tomorrow.
Thank
Bye.
You, Maud. See you later. Thanks, Maud.
She be gone. She said, I gotta be up at 5.
I ain't mad at her though, having to be up at 5. See, I go to work when I get ready to go to work. As long as, like, on Mondays, I do have like a 9 o'clock conference call, but I be strolling in about 8:45. But my boss don't care. As long as you get your work done, I can stroll up in there. And I'm a manager, actually a director, so I could go whenever I feel like going.
Okay, now.
Look, Dina, Monique said she's gonna turn the game on. You done got her.
You get her. Hey, Mama Love, Mama Love.
Let me tell you something about the gift of gab. I could turn anybody on to anything. I learned that
Mama
from
Love
the
has entered the chat.
Kamisha back in the heels.
I mean, it's a good game. Like, I really don't mess with basketball. Like, I like football. Like, let me tell y'all something. Come August, when preseason come, I am a diehard Redskins fan. I know they're the Washington Commanders now, but they will always be the Redskins to me. And yes, it's going down. It is going down come August. Hey, Kamisha must be on a break or something. She probably like, what the hell y'all still doing in here?
I know she probably like, y'all still. Wait, Kamisha, wait. I've been playing it all day. Wait. Haven't I been playing it? Wait. Monique, I'm gonna take you down for a little bit just so I can show Kamisha what I've been playing all night. Kamisha review girls, Minty, her crew.
Represents.
We represent. Yes. We got confession. We got confession of reality queen in the house. And we got Dina, also known as Christine Moore. And then we got Let's Talk with Showtime Sheila. Oh, let's say Let's Talk with Sheila. How about that?
Let's talk.
Let's go. We got
Let's do this.
And we got Dina commentating for us. Wait.
Okay. We got 8 minutes and 5 seconds left in the game. It is tied 57-57. Okay. And we got 30 seconds left on the shot clock. What's up with it?
What's up?
Hey, you went from 9 to 30 seconds real quick. What we been doing?
No. I said that's 30 seconds on the shot clock.
Oh,
now,
okay.
It's 8 minutes and some change in the game.
I'm about to say, dang, this liquor is hitting.
I know, right?
No. The shot clock is how many seconds the team that has the possession has to make a shot.
Oh,
so it's 30 seconds on the shot clock, and North Carolina currently has the ball. So now it's, if they don't shoot or they get stuck in certain areas, and when you get up under the what they call in the paint, then you got I think NBA is 3-second violation and college might be 4-second violation. I gotta research. Like I said, I don't do basketball like I used to. So, but right now we tied 57-all.
Dina,
Monique, I believe in time traveling, girl. Don't play with me. I sure believe in that mess. I believe in skipping and flipping and going to different dimensions and all that, but that's a whole nother show.
So look, Kamisha said, "It's the
I just want to go back and get my 22-year-old body and bring it back."
What type of mic you got? I want to get a mic like you.
Girl, you talk about 22.
What you say?
I said, what kind of microphone you got? I want to get a mic like you.
Oh, Kamisha sent me this. Let me go to my hold on. Let me go to my Amazon orders.
Yes, you're gonna have to drop the link for me because I swear I want one like you got.
I want to see it, Dina. I didn't even see it. Confession. Let me see it, Dina. Oh, nice. Okay.
And it's got the little tri stand.
Oh, well, shoot, that's what I got then. Except in a different color.
Oh, okay.
I got another one downstairs, a more professional, and I actually use that one too. Because sometimes y'all hear me on this one good, and sometimes y'all don't.
So does anybody? So nobody don't have this, huh?
I like that thing. It looks like a little disco ball.
Have a ball, huh? They keep crackling.
She don't named it crackling.
The crackling ball.
You gotta keep the mic close to you. I'm gonna tell you this: you gotta keep the mic close to you, and if it's on a shaky table or if it's not plugged into your computer correctly, you will get that noise.
I feel like this is the magic 8 ball. Y'all remember that when we were young? You answered a question.
I got one still somewhere.
So let me say, what is our future? Do we have a good future on YouTube? Wow. It's going to be unlimited. We're going to reach all the tops. One day people are going to be saying, who is Let's Talk with Sheila? Who is Confession of Reality Queen? Who is Dina?
They about to find out.
They about to find out.
They gonna find out.
Once we all get monetized.
Yes.
Okay, that's what my balls say, my crystal ball.
Okay, now, crystal ball, do your magic. Bright future. Yes, Mama Love. That's right.
Oh,
That's
God.
right.
We got Monique.
That's what I'm talking about.
Time travel. Yeah, we don't travel back to the magic.
No, I swear, I believe in all that mess, for real. Like, this is a crazy world. I believe in it. Ain't no way. Because right now, I'm all up into the Mandela effect. I don't know if y'all know what that is, but the Mandela effect.
What is it? Please share.
The Mandela effect. Okay.
Confessions, I just sent you the link.
Okay, cool. Okay. So the Mandela effect is, once upon a time, there are some people who believe and remember that Nelson Mandela had died in prison back a while ago. Then it came to the fact that he wasn't dead, and then he died once he was out of prison. Some people remember it one way, another set of people remember it the other way. So they call it the Mandela effect because there's a lot of things like that. So everybody knows about the Bearstein Bears, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
You grew up knowing about the Bearstein Bears.
Yes.
So some people remember the Bearstein Bears being spelled Stein, whatever, with the EI backwards. Okay. Now everyone believes it with the IE in front, and it's the Bearstein Bears, not the Bearstein Bears. Another one is Curious George. Some people remember Curious George had a tail. Some people remember Curious George didn't have a tail. Another one is, everybody knows about the game Monopoly, right? Mm-hmm. So some people remember the man who had the glass one eye thing over his eye. Yeah. Some people say it never existed.
I think it's called a spectacle.
And here's a more famous one that everyone should know. Febreze. Febreze used to be spelled with 2 E's. If you look at it now, Febreze is only spelled with 1 E. Go to the store. Febreze is only spelled with 1 E now.
That's right. You are so right. It was 2 E's. You are right.
And that's the Mandela effect. It is said to be done one way, and now it's a whole complete new way.
That's because they do all that extra marketing and things of that nature.
But they say it never happened the other way. It's always been this way. They claim that
and then they try to make it seem like what is it that back then when it was the other way, they didn't have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram screenshots and all that. So then they try to make you seem like you crazy.
Exactly, and that's what it's all is, the Mandela effect.
Okay. I'm gonna have to get.
I post a lot of stuff on that on my Instagram. Y'all don't know my Instagram is popping more than my YouTube. Just so y'all know.
All right, now.
Instagram is popping more than my YouTube, and I'm almost at 15,000 followers on my YouTube, on my Instagram.
What?
I'm at 14.78, something like that. I'm almost at 15,000.
And you started with 0. Wow.
And I just started back in the summer of 2020.
Oh my God, confession. That's awesome. Wow.
But once I got past 10,000, I started getting like 1,000 like every 2-3 days. So I'm getting there, y'all. So that's why I be still doing my Instagram and I still be trying to do my YouTube. I'm trying to do both.
Well, I don't want because if you get on your Instagram people to come over to YouTube, you'll be straight.
That's why
All right, y'all. Check this out. It is 5 minutes and 24 seconds left in the game. It is 63-61, and Kansas is leading. Now, North Carolina does have the ball with 19 seconds on the shot clock.
Yep. I remember the same way, LMV. Everything that
I did say Bearstein Bears. Yep.
I remember all that. The Bernstein Bear, all of that. Everything you said. I remember Curious George. With a tail. Yep. I remember him.
Curious George had a tail. Now he don't got one. His tail is just gone.
I definitely remember.
His tail is just gone.
Oh, look, Monique King said, yeah, you were at 14.1 thousand when she found you on IG.
Yep, I'm coming up, Monique. I'm coming up, girl.
Well, I need you saying your 14,000 people. I just need 480 of your people to come over and subscribe to me so I can get a check.
Yeah.
Well, all right now.
Me too.
Okay. I'll post.
And then I'm at like last time I looked like 13 or something. I still don't have a community wall. And I even did the thing where you send the feedback so I could like, hey, I'm over 500 subscribers. Where's my community wall? And I still don't have a community wall.
Okay,
well, maybe
so
I
let's
need
go
to send
back
them feedback about my guy don't monetization because they act like they sent me a notification saying congratulations, but they never monetized it. So I don't know. Maybe I do still gotta wait for 90 days, whatever.
60 days for it
I'm
actually.
gonna be patient. I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna wait.
I'm
I'm
sure
wait.
Keisha probably can tell you, but right now it's probably different for everybody. So you know,
true, that's true.
So, yeah, so that's true. But yeah,
and I gotta stop cursing so daggone much on my YouTube. Mm-hmm. Maybe that's no. I gotta keep Mark Scott off of my lives. That's probably why I ain't getting monetized.
But keep me off of your live after I've been drinking because I done told all the family secrets.
Girl, you told it all on my birthday.
I should have been charging for all that free game I gave away.
Girl.
But you know what? We do need to find out how to put each other on each other's live. You know what I'm saying? So like when we have panels.
And what you have to do is you can, because like now that I had Alicia sign me in, like I put her on mine and she gave me the information and then I entered the code and everything. I don't have to ever do it again. I don't assign her to every live that I do, just the ones we do together. So it'll be at the top where you can click it like your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever. Now I can only stream 3 places at one time. So I usually do, when we do ours together, I do me, Alicia, and maybe Twitter or Twitch, depending on how I'm feeling. But whoever is originating the live has to get the login information from whoever is going to be on their live. And then if you go live with them often, as Alicia and I do, then you only have to do it one time. If it's just one time and then you want to delete it and then maybe like 5 or 6 months down the road you guys do a collab again, then you'll have to add it again.
Okay. No, I was.
So it's just like basically when you did your destination for your YouTube channel and it asks you for like the code and the password and to connect it and give permissions, it's the same thing. But you have to be on the phone with the person.
Okay.
Because there's numbers that will come up on your screen and they have to select those numbers on their phone or computer, giving permission for you to use it. So like you'll get like 3 circles with numbers in it and you have to tell them which circle of numbers to select. And then that so they know that you're not like, trying to hack somebody's stuff.
Right. Okay, I got you. I'm gonna look and see. I think I can do more than 3. But I mean, I'm gonna look and see because I don't mind, if you all want to get on my, my lives and so that whenever we do.
And I want to do that for hot topics, like when we do hot topics, because like right now I can, like I said, I can only stream 3 at a time, but if we were to do it regularly, because like if you pay the $49 monthly fee, you can stream up to 10 places.
Okay. So I think that's the plan I have. So what we could probably do is maybe I can, if you put me on a live, as far as as one of the destinations, maybe I can put the destinations for other people who are on the panel from my channel. And then
you have to be the originator of the live.
Right.
Oh,
if you have the ability to stream to 10 different places, you have to be the originator of the live. And then we would give you access. So for example, it might be my hot topics, but because you have 10 people, you would set it up and then we would just be live on everybody's channel.
Okay. But now you still would host it, right, Dina?
Yes, I would still host it and do it just like we normally do. But you would go into your StreamYard and set everything up and set all of the parameters up and the destinations, and everybody would give you their login information so you could connect their channel.
Yeah. So I'm just letting you know.
But I would still run it. Yeah, like I was still like like you would say, okay, we about to go live. And so I wouldn't have the option to like run my videos or anything unless I share my screen or do whatever. You have the background parameters like you do right now. But I mean, I would host it and say, hey, this is Dina, aka Christina, Hot Topics, blah, 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 whatever. And we got this person and it's on this live and we're streaming live to XYZ channels.
Okay. I mean, I'm just letting you know, I'm more than willing, to do it. I mean, I have no problem with it. So if we want
y'all, we got 3 minutes and 45 seconds left in the game. It is 65-61. Kansas is in the lead. Apparently, Kansas has fouled North Carolina, and they are currently at the free throw line. And once this free throw line thing is over with, there is 30 seconds on the shot clock.
Oh, wow. Okay, great. Miss Demita, are you still here? What'd she say? We not crazy. I'm not sure what that means, but yeah, Dina. So yeah, hopefully we can do something like that. I mean, like I said, I'm more than
see, I didn't know. I mean, I knew I could stream to all my channels, but Simone, girl, is that legal? Don't forget Ages and Stages.
Big ups to Simone.
Shout out to our Ready to Love crew. She's the one that showed me how to do that because she actually streamed the live that we did about Jocelyn's legal situation to my channel, Girl Is That Legal, and Ages and Stages at the same time.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, we got to do that. We all got to do this.
Yeah, me and mine did it for Love and Marriage Huntsville on Saturday. So now every time we do, it's up there no matter what. Whenever I stream, all I gotta do is tap hers like I tap my YouTube, Facebook, Twitch,
right? Because you do it one time and it's there until it gets disconnected.
Okay, good. Right. So, like I said, we need to do that. I mean, if
we all need to do that with each other,
right?
Whenever we do decide to go live together, because you never know when that's going to be. You just automatically do it if we get each other, enough notice. So we all need to switch each other's stuff up and get it together.
I think so. We need to do that so we can get these views, right? That's what
exactly.
Yeah,
get it all together.
All right, y'all. It is tied 65-65. It is 3 minutes and 4 seconds left in the game. Kansas has the ball, and it is 24 seconds left on the shot clock for Kansas to get something popping off. I hope they got a good 3-pointer shooter or something.
I know Alicia is somewhere sweating somewhere hard because I know she probably can't breathe.
Alicia is laid out on the floor praying to Jesus. She gonna give up tequila. She gonna give up rum. She about to sacrifice a Blaze for this win.
She gonna sacrifice herself for this win.
Yes.
She is praying to the ancestors right now.
Okay, they did hit something. So it's 68-67. And we got 2 minutes and 13 seconds left. Kansas has the ball with 17 seconds on the shot clock. ESPN need to holler at me if anybody is watching.
Yes. Look, you need to go and tag them on Twitter real quick.
I just don't know the names of the people on the team. Dang it, he tried to get a 3 and it was an air ball.
Is that you, Confession? She talking to Adina. She better not sacrifice Blazy Poo.
I made the comment that she's gonna sacrifice Blaze for this win.
Sacrifice herself. Alicia is under distress right now.
Under distress because it is now 69-68 and North Carolina is 1 point ahead. Okay. And it's like less than 2 minutes left in the game.
Oh my. So
but all I'm saying is Kansas need to pull out their strongest 3-point shooter. And if they could get 2 or 3 of them off and get a nice little breakaway, then they might have a chance. I mean, I don't really have a dog in the fight. Yeah, I'm from Kansas, so I'm rooting for Kansas, but basketball don't do nothing for me like football do for me. Like I literally turned my phone off during football. And don't call me or nothing unless it's like halftime.
So do you like professional and college, or just
I don't really have a college team because my college that I went to are in the 70s. We had a real bad tragic accident, and the whole entire football team was killed in a plane crash. And they never brought the football team back. Well, actually, I don't want to say never. They tried to bring it back some years later, but it didn't really work. So the football, by the time I went to college, so right around sometimes in the 70s when I was being born is when this plane crash happened. And then the football team kind of fizzled out. They're really good in baseball and basketball, but they never had a football team when I went there. So for me, college football just wasn't all that. So we got 1 minute and 25 seconds left in the game. It's 68-69. Kansas has the ball. They just scored. So it is 70-69, 1 minute and 17 seconds left in the game.
Your team wears what colors? The ones that died in the plane crash?
They say that again?
What colors did the team wear that died in the plane crash?
Not orange, yellow and black.
What was the name of it?
Wichita State University. You can Google it. Wichita. Don't put in WSU.
I only said that because I was wondering if that was a homage that they did to the old movie Beetlejuice. I don't know if anyone has seen that movie, but in that movie, there's a football team that comes in. They're ghosts, but there's like, hey, I don't think we survived that plane crash.
In actuality, there's been a couple of teams throughout the years that have died in plane crashes. But if you look up Wichita State University plane crash, I want to say, hold on. Hold on, football.
I just be paying attention to stuff like that because I'm a big movie.
No, I remember a movie though. I could have sworn.
Okay, so it happened on Friday, October 2nd, 1970.
Okay.
So it crashed into a mountain 8 miles west of Silver Plume, and there were 9 survivors. And everybody else on the plane did not make it. And so basically, if you know anything about football, you have 53 players on a team, and then you have trainers, coaches, athletic staff. And I believe they had split the team into 2 planes. So there were 31 fatalities on the plane with 9 survivors.
Oh Lord. Oh wow. That is just crazy.
So we got 38.5 seconds left on the game, and the score is 70-69, and Kansas has the ball with 19 seconds on the shot clock.
You see what Monique King said? Dina, Monique King said it happened here in Oklahoma too. Oklahoma State basketball.
Wait, Monique King is in Oklahoma? I thought she was in DC.
Monique, where you at?
Everybody think I'm somewhere in Washington. I don't understand.
No, because if Monique King is in Oklahoma, I was just in Oklahoma over the weekend dropping my auntie off at the airport. I would have swung through and said, "What's up?"
See?
Yes, he missed. Shit!
Okay, you ain't no better than your daughter.
You know what? He missed the fucking open shot. He missed the open shot.
Look. Apple don't fall far from the tree.
Literally.
Like her mom.
Yes. So here's the thing. It is 4.2 seconds left in the game, and he missed the open shot. Now, and from Kansas. Now, North Carolina has the ball, but Kansas is up by 3, I believe.
Okay.
Come on, Kansas. That's who we rooting for, right? That's what let me get the game.
Dina, look what Monique said. LOL, no way. Country, Oklahoma, born and raised.
Wait, so she is in Oklahoma. She lives
LAHOMA, Oklahoma.
She currently live in Oklahoma City because, girl, you ain't but 2 hours away.
I need to move. I ain't close to nobody.
Where you at?
I'm in Michigan.
Okay, so it's 72-69, 4.6 seconds left on the clock, and I gotta see who has the ball because it's kind of like a little something going on.
Exactly, Ellen. And
That's what I'm saying. She ain't no better than her daughter.
No. I didn't. Hold on, Ellen. I didn't tell her to get off my line because she was gonna be loud. I told her she decided to get off my line because she was gonna be distracted. I am very interactive with the ladies that are on here, and we have conversations in between my commentary of what's going on in the game. Alicia put herself on mute, took phone calls, and was acting like everybody else was oblivious because she was concerned about the game. I multitask. I can walk and chew bubble gum at the same damn time.
Oh my Lord.
Oh Lord.
Oh dang, Monique, I wish I would have known that you was there when yeah, you know what, Monique, you probably did mention it a long time ago, and I was probably drunk then like I'm drunk now. But I'm gonna make myself a note on my phone so that when I wake up, I'm gonna remember that you live in Oklahoma City. So when I get bored, I'll come down there and we can go to the club and kick it. Look, Monique, they still got Ray Rays down there. Is Ray Ray still popping?
Oh, you mean Ray's Boom Boom Room? No, just wait.
It looked like a boom boom room.
Do y'all see the boom boom room going?
No, but Ray
I used to want to own a nightclub so bad when I was younger. I'm like, I'm gonna own me a nightclub when I grow up.
My daddy owned nightclub for 20 years.
Remember that confession? You got a hole in the wall. It ain't a nightclub. You gotta have a hole in the wall.
I want something extravagant when you got to dress code to get into mine. You got a dress code to get into mine.
Okay, because in the South, it'll be like, we going to the local.
No, but then as I got older, I wanted to be like Color Purple and have me a juke jump.
I'm telling too much. I'm getting like Dina. I'm starting to tell about my life. So we're going to have to get off this because I definitely used to go in the hole.
That's one thing I've never did. Told about my life. I'm a mystery. Some people don't even know my real name.
Yeah, that's true.
But all I'm gonna say is, I'm all up for a boom boom room, the juke joint, Ray Ray's, Billy Bob's. I'm up for all of that.
And you know what's so funny? I lived in Huntsville for like 10 years. So when I watched the Love and Marriage Huntsville, it amazes me because I'm like, wow, they was doing all this because what I saw in Huntsville.
You ever hear anything about Martell and these Huntsville streets? No,
I had, but maybe I should put somebody out.
Or Marshall for that answer because that's the real tea. We need to find out what Marshall doing out here.
Look, Monique gonna say Ray's that's at least 10 times. Let me tell you, the last time I went to Ray Ray's was New Year's Eve of 2005, bringing in 2006.
Ray has switched at least 10 times.
All right, look, y'all. It is 3. Look, girl, it's getting heated over here, okay? Look, it is 3.
Text like, girl, it's 4.6 seconds left.
3.2. It's 3.2. You delayed.
Well, she sent me that about 5 minutes ago, so it was 4.6 then.
Okay, it is 3.2 seconds left on the clock. Okay. It is 72-69.
She just gave an update. She giving updates in the chat.
All right.
Look, y'all.
Get your shots out. Let us pray.
Hold on, I gotta re-up.
Yeah, let me re-up too.
Oh, they put some more time back on the clock. It's 4.3 seconds now. They put some more time back on the clock.
See, that's how time is fake, but that's a whole nother story.
They had to go review some tape.
All right, I guess we'll toast to whoever wins, and we'll call it a night.
Right, that's what we trying to wait for. We trying to see who wins this daggone thing.
Look, this 4.3 seconds about to take 45 minutes. I'm just kidding.
Y'all, this is nerve-wracking.
You know, I hate to get to the end and don't finish. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I
don't like to half-ass do nothing
and then don't finish. You know what I'm saying? I have a real problem about that. I like to finish what I start.
And she just asked us if we still on live. I'm telling you, yeah, we're waiting to toast to the winner.
Yep, we sure is. We don't half-ass do nothing over here.
She on edge. She can't even take it. Oh, she said she need the link. She want to come back on and take a toast now.
Look, Alicia on edge, right? She's sitting on the edge. She might even be on the floor, on her knees, praying to Jesus.
She said she can't take it. She can't breathe. But that was about 10 minutes ago.
Right. And I believe her.
I need to put my green screen on the back of my chair. Shit. I keep forgetting.
Okay, I dropped the link for Alicia if she want to come back at the end so we can leave.
Okay, I'll tell her.
Okay, it's what? It's a wrap. Okay, so let me tell y'all what happened in these last 4.3 seconds. North Carolina Tar Heels tried to go for a 3-point shot to tie the game and go into overtime, but he missed. So Kansas wins 72-69. They are the 2022 NCAA Men's Basketball Championships. Let the champions let the church say amen.
Shout out to Kansas. Shout out to Kansas. The champions.
Wait, where's the... Hey, Siri. I mean, not Siri. Hey, Google. Play We Are the Champions on Spotify.
1 sec.
1 sec.
Not exactly, but I am playing on Spotify.
I always ask that, is there certain music you can or cannot play music on YouTube? Because I wanted to play music on my birthday and I just didn't know if I could or not.
Not without doing that whole whatever.
What whole whatever?
I forgot. Yeah, they will.
I gotta yell at you.
Because you know what, Dina? I mean, confession, I had like 30, not even 30 seconds. It was less than a minute of some music in the background, and they copyrighted me. They said that I couldn't monetize it. And then all
We are the champions. Hey, Google, pause.
Because we are the champions
of the world.
Leave backstage, get her on here so we can take this shot because she don't want to do it.
I know, where the hell she at?
Wait.
She in backstage. She said she backstage.
They're gonna have a parade and all kind of shit. They going to Disney World.
Y'all, we did it. It's been a long ass season.
You missed it. I just played We Are the Champions. Hold on.
I heard it. I heard it.
She heard it. Cheers to Kansas. Cheers to Kansas.
University.
Bottoms up, baby.
Ellen be about to make me choke talking about was Blaze sacrificed.
Ellen, get off the chat. Go home.
My first baby will
She
never
need to
be
go to bed.
sacrificed.
Well, no, we did say that. I said Alicia probably over there on her knees sacrificing Blaze, and then Confession said you were sacrificing yourself. I said she over there talking about I'm gonna give up liquor, I'm gonna give up candy, I'm gonna give up cussing.
Listen, I was about ready to give up
going out. When she gave up going out, it was hers. That's all it took.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. These boys worked so hard this season to get to number one and stay number one. So they are one of the only 5 teams in the NCAA that ranked number one and actually won the NCAA title as number one. So I'm very proud of them. Very, very, very proud. And those who know, my mom will tell you,
I only applied to 3 colleges, and I got into all 3. And one of them was the University of Kansas. And me and my mom, we made a deal. She said, if I can get a job in Vegas by this amount of time, by this date, can you go to UNLV? And I said yes, because I was going to go to the University of Kansas, and if she couldn't find a job in that time frame, she said, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to figure out how I'm going to pay for you to go to school at the University of Kansas. So my top 3 schools, I got into all 3 of them, and I ended up losing my end of the deal, but University of Kansas will always be a part of my heart. Well, not only is that that's my home state, but that was also my top 3 colleges that I happened to get into because their acceptance level rate is very low.
That's sweet.
Well, good for you, girl. Still proud of you forever. But Kansas are the champions.
I can't wait.
I'm just gonna say, somebody send me this highlight reel so I can send it over to ESPN so I can get me a job.
All right, ladies, I gotta go. I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Fanatics.com in the morning and use my Amex so I can buy me some shirts.
All right.
All right, y'all. Well, it's been a great night. We've had fun. Confessions, hit me if we're going to do something after this, because y'all got about an hour window before I go to sleep.
All right.
And for the rest, she said she getting her hair done right now, so she gonna let us know when she's ready. She said that about 20 minutes ago.
And I did not and tell Ellen Blaze was not sacrificed. Okay. My fur baby was not sacrificed.
Wait, Monique King says she sounds like a head coach. Who's she? Alicia or me?
Me.
Alicia was talking at the time. I think she met Alicia.
Yeah, me. These
she
boys work hard.
She was giving us
they work hard. Bill Self, he lost his dad earlier this year, and then he turned around and won an NCAA title. These boys worked hard, and they deserved it.
Yeah, they do. I agree.
So I'm about to take me a couple more shots and get me something to eat, and I'm about to watch this post celebration. And that's it. I'm gonna catch y'all in there, y'all live, whatever.
You enjoy yourself, baby.
I really
all right. I'll see y'all next time.
Thank you. Good night.
Bye, baby.
Bye bye.
All right. Well, I will see you later, Sheila. You have a good evening. Good night.
Thank you, Confession, for coming on. Good night.
You know it. I was about to go to bed. And I said, I ain't been on her live. I ain't been on none of her lives yet. Let me go support real quick.
Thank you. I love you. I'll be on your live if you want me. Trust me.
Bye-bye. Yes, you're always welcome.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And thank you all for who came tonight. And if you can hit the likes and subscribe, we'll see you the next time. Good night.